Oh yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Should have taken the trickery domain and just had all the fakes, whatever.
Yeah, but then there's no way to tell if they're the same one.
Yeah,
I'd have to name each and every single one. That'd be annoying.
I could do that.
I only have so many names to go through. I think I did write down the names that I have used though, so I shouldn't
Yeah,
be
I
copying any
think
name.
Just
now that you're mentioning it, I think actually that was a discussion we had early. It should be in Discord.
Hmm.
pick a name that can be spelt like 7 different ways.
No, I just use different names in my favorite book,
Okay.
All
and there are
right.
a lot to choose from.
There you go
Well,
then.
I think we're pretty much ready to get going. Balefire would be scribe this week if you're okay with that, Balefire.
Yeah, I'll do the best I can with it.
All right. And Nico is on deck for next week.
Next week, sure.
But Milo, do you want to give us a quick recap of last time on the Shadowstalkers?
Well, last we met the Shadowstalkers, they were neck deep in magical golems and trolls. What started off as a ploy to get the trolls and the golems to fight each other slowly revealed itself to be just a stalemate because the trolls would just keep getting up and they couldn't do anything to the golems. Fortunately, it did split their forces, so we were able to sort of take them down one after the other without any casualties. Aside from, did Diva? Wait, never mind. Anyways,
Yeah,
Yes.
Didja died.
yeah. Okay, well, afterwards, and spending some time with our spoils, we delved deeper into the dungeon, finding a room that had been quite flooded and also quite damaged from what looked to be traps. If moving forward with caution, we then proceeded into multiple pathways, each lined with their own variety of traps, and each being triggered in one way or another, either on purpose or by accident. And last we left off, Milo was crushed by a boulder, so was Balefire, and I think Gustav got crushed under it completely.
Oh no!
Got crushed so bad he left the game.
Yeah.
Oh.
Aw.
Can we loot his corpse?
That's crushing.
I don't think he actually got hit by the boulder. He's just kind of in the
Never
No.
did.
background right
No,
now.
it's
It was
just
thematic.
yeah.
We gotta
You say.
explain why all of a sudden his player isn't here, I guess.
Yeah, I agree.
Corpses.
It'll just be in the background. That's how we explain whenever people are suddenly missing.
Uh,
Left to his own thoughts.
Yeah. When thinking back on the situation, you don't remember exactly what he was doing at the time when the story is told later.
Mm.
All right.
so I remember I was on the upper north corridor checking for passage, and when the northern corridor was flooded with traces of something going back there. And I think I saw Milo in the western corridor. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's the
Milo is
Shadow
right there.
Stalkers
Yeah.
session 34, 8th of winter, 5:30 in the evening, as far as you know. Yeah, Milo's
Okay.
down the hallway there. He had just dodged a large boulder that you heard crashing down the hallway and probably heard a "oh shit" from Balefire. Uh, but yeah, you would assume everyone in the group is okay, though you're all a bit split right now.
Yeah. Although we're still telepathically linked, aren't we?
Yes.
Yeah, I
Yes.
think we are. Yes,
Yeah.
it's an awesome thing.
It really is.
And I remember I needed to make an Arcana check to attempt to dispel the last magical trap down here.
Yeah, I think you were trying to cast Arcana to get past a trap. The some kind of zone of magic here that would probably activate some kind of trap. And there's a flooded laboratory to the south that looks like it's some kind of alchemy lab with light sources in it.
Hey, we can get Nico a new light source.
Yes, please.
So,
Although I don't mind just following other people's light sources, but
It's
sure.
always nice to have your own.
so go ahead and make your if you're casting dispel magic.
No, you said I could make an Arcana check to attempt to dispel it.
How would you do that?
I don't know. That's what you told me I could do, so I wrote it down.
Yeah, call here.
Literally in the chat.
All right. So you're going up to it to do a check.
Yeah, I noticed that right here was safe, correct? This spot? From
Yeah,
that
as
zone?
far as you could tell.
Alright, then hit there, that way it's a little bit closer to make that check.
All right. So 15. What's the
18.
plus 3 is
All Arcana checks.
Arcana check. All right. What's your perception? Passive.
11.
All right. So you use Arcana, and you think you have disabled the trap.
Hmm.
Ahead of
I'm
you.
gonna take some time to cast Detect Magic just in case.
All right. Ahead of you, there is a table with a bunch of alchemy tools and some potions on it, as well as two what look like small crystal gems that are embedded into the wall, giving off light. You would guess they're just gems with continual light cast on them. Everything is covered in muck as this place was recently flooded, but luckily the potions seem like they were stoppered, so they look like they're still okay.
So while he's doing his detect magic, I will send Dija to the edge of the water on the north corridor. So it's Dija is going to crawl on the wall, on the left wall, up to the edge of the water
So
and kind of
he could actually only get up to here before it
up to
goes.
here. Okay.
Yeah, at that
So,
point he would have to crawl underwater because that's where the roof
okay.
it goes down to. It's
Yeah.
just not how you
So
represent it.
okay, got it. So as I kind of see him, I'll have him go on the like upside down on the ceiling up until like literally 5 feet of the water, and then stay there.
Okay. So he's hanging on the ceiling above, just before it
Yep.
would go underwater. What about Balefire and Milo?
Balefire will call it to Milo, I guess mentally, since we're connected. Like, hey, do you need me to come there and help you, or should I just keep waiting here?
Well, okay. First of all, thanks for asking.
You wouldn't respond, so I think we're good.
I know. Okay, so well, I've made it past the majority of traps, at least down that corridor. Well, can I do a quick look around, see what I'm looking at now? It looks like there's two pathways and a door.
Yeah, so there's a door to the north. There's a hallway going east, hallway going west, and there are some holes in the ground.
Yeah, I can
You
see
see
that.
one next to you, and maybe the a bit of one going down the hall a little.
So that's to the east, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Does it look like there are any traps down those two hallways, like east and west?
Not that you can see, just more muck.
Okay. All right, so I'll say back to Balefire. It's probably a good idea if you come join me. Just be very careful of the spinning blades and the falling stone of death.
All right. So I guess I will. I had watched him with the spinning blades, so I will be a penitent man as I dive through there and work my way over here.
So you're just gonna run through the trap.
Uh, I'm going to deftly try not to trigger the trap and watch for the blades. So,
All right. So were
or
you uh
ready,
were you
like,
watching when he moved past here?
yeah, I was standing here behind the edge, peeking around the corners, so I wouldn't get hit by something that came out. But I was absolutely watching him.
What's your passive perception?
16 or 17.
All right.
Um,
So
those two.
you do believe that there are pressure plates on the floor. If you're gonna try to get past them, you can try to make an investigation check. You might be able to figure out more about this trap, or you can just run through it and try to make a deck save.
So, oh, I like that idea. So hey, so I want to try maybe these two bars that I have,
Okay.
these immovable rods, and then use them like monkey bars, and
So
just
like
kind of
do try to do some sort of acrobatics through the air.
yeah, yep.
All right. So you're gonna like what jump up and try to swing off them midair and jump over the pressure plates.
I was thinking more along the lines of like put one up, grab it, and just so the rods have buttons on them which turn them on and off, right?
Yeah.
And so I can reach forward, enable one, then like disable the right hand, move it forward, push it, and like just like a little kid doing a monkey bars across a sand pit.
All right. That would probably be a strength check or yeah, probably athletics or strength.
Okay, then I'm gonna just go ahead and run through and do a deck save.
Okay. Now the other thing did you investigate them yet? There might be
Uh,
other options.
let's see. So yeah, let me. I did not. Let me go. I guess it makes sense to look first. Yeah, we'll look first. Investigate,
All right.
and that's gonna be poor.
Oh, all right. So yeah, you're pretty sure that if you try to move through here, it's going to trigger it. But yeah, at this point, probably with a 13, the only thing you could think is maybe trying to balance between them, which would be an acrobatics check.
I'll go
Like,
ahead and do that.
okay, so you attempt to balance moving between the different places, the different pressure points. Why do you have advantage?
It always rolls with both.
Oh,
I don't.
okay. Well, you can set it so it rolls with both, but doesn't like gray one of them out. But that's fine. So 18 would be enough. You move through the area quickly, making sure to step between the pressure plates, and you make it to the other side.
All right. So I guess I'm here then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey Milo, where are the triggers in this hall?
Let's see. So I can't quite remember if there were more blades, but I know that the stone trigger was right here.
All right. So I will follow his advice and move cautiously this way, and then try to avoid the stone trigger, maybe leaping across it.
I tried that too, just so you know.
Did you just not jump very well, or
Um, DM?
As far as you know, you jumped fine. You don't think the trigger was on the floor. You think it was some sort of
Yeah.
magical trigger.
Yeah, it might just trigger automatically.
That said, the boulder has rolled through already, so you're not sure if there would be a second boulder.
I mean, we did see grooves in the floor and also signs that something had rolled through and hit the door, so somehow it does reload. It might not have reloaded yet. You could just try and see.
all right? I'm gonna run over here and jump next to Milo then.
All right. So what's your strength?
Not great. 11.
All right. So you jump 11 feet over the area, but no, another boulder does not roll. So it seems like the trap is spent for now.
Okay.
So, what is Schroeder doing?
I was doing detect magic.
All right, so you detect magic coming from the lights, the potions, and the table, the alchemy table.
But that does confirm that I got rid of the zone.
Yeah, you think you were able to disable the trap.
Okay, then. Then I will attempt to go over to the station while making, before I do that, an active perception check to see if I notice any tripwires or anything.
Sure, give me an active perception.
No.
Yeah, it looks fine.
As I see both Wildfire and Milo, I will tell them I'm on the other side of the hole on your left.
All right, you hear a
Um,
voice coming
Oh
from the
yeah.
darkness.
Oh yeah, I
So
can see
Right
it now.
in the mine, in the mine.
Yeah.
Schroeder, you get to the table. You would see, as I said, there are 4 potions. There are a couple of vials with strange materials in them. Looks like some arcane components. There are uh, there are about 120 gold pieces worth of arcane components, and it looks like there were rare herbs, but they probably were destroyed by all the water at some point.
Yeah.
Probably not usable. And there are the 4 potions.
And you said it was 120?
Yes.
Okay, do I think I would be able to get the gems out of the wall, or would I need to get Nico here?
It's not something you could do easily. You might break them. It would probably take time.
No, I'm just asking if I think I would be capable of doing it with my strength. My
Just
strength is
yanking them
horrible.
out.
No,
Uh,
like actually chiseling them away. I have what is it?
I have a hand axe.
I have masonry tools.
yeah. I mean, you could make a check, but it would take a long time to do it correctly. You'd probably be here like an hour or so.
Mm. Alright, and that's something we can come back and grab. Uh, and there's nothing else here?
Besides the components and the potions, not really. The tools themselves don't look usable. The table seems to be fine, though you would guess it's magically preserved. But yeah, the actual lab is kind of messed up from the flooding.
Okay, then I will start heading back towards Nico.
Are
Okay.
you still hovering with your boots?
Yes.
So Calgrod, during all this, what are you doing?
Just keeping watch, just sharing with the others that there's traces of passage toward that hole that's left of Milo and Wildfire. So whatever left or the door open can be either coming from where you guys are or from the north because there's also passage towards the water. So there's also traces.
All right. So Schroeder and Nico.
Uh, well, if you've found everything, why don't we go join the others?
So
Yeah, if we have some more time after this, we can try and get a gemstone of light like I have for you.
All right, soon
so
enough. That won't be a
everyone
problem.
everyone pause for a moment as my dice are telling me that something is happening.
Hmm.
Something
So
definitely happened. For some reason, my health points reset. I should be at 36.
are you using Beyond?
Oh yeah, that's probably why. I opened it up to check something. I guess that's what happened.
Yeah, beyond.
Okay.
Yeah, beyond. If you have the
Cool.
beyond the
Yeah,
I
it's
haven't
a
used
little bit
D&D
wonky
Beyond.
with
Yeah.
its reaction through the token. You can just set it. Is it set up to use Beyond for the token, or how do you have it set up for your HP?
I just opened it to check something. I haven't been using it for this game, but I have a character sheet open just to confirm things because I find it a little easier to read than the Roll20 ones. So I just
All right,
closed it and reset my HP down. So as long as I don't open it again, it won't be an issue.
I see.
So Milo, you have a Beyond 20 extension in Chrome.
Yeah.
If you right click on it, you have this can read and change site data on app Roll20net. You can just say when you click the extension so that it doesn't do the change automatically. So
Okay.
you can
Well,
set it up so that it does not update your game table. There's a bunch of options that you can set to deactivate the connection.
So Balefire and Milo, you're sort of standing there waiting for Calgrad and the others to come here. When Balefire, luckily, well, do you have anything to prevent surprise, Balefire or Milo?
Really high perceptions.
That
Yeah.
would be about it.
let me double check some of my. I don't think any of my rogue features do. Um, no, no. Yeah, I don't think I do.
All right. Well, luckily, it probably doesn't matter because you would perceive something coming through the wall
Through the wall.
Oh God, damn it!
as a large shadowy creature would suddenly appear.
Yay.
It apparently is incorporeal, kind of dark, and it just suddenly floats through the wall, looking like
Looks
that.
friendly. Probably just one of Milo's other friends.
And
So
I
one of
would,
them under I remember when Dija went to investigate the troll, one of those guys was there.
yep. So could I get initiative rolls?
Everybody?
Certainly.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
highlight
Oh,
character.
5. Come on. I can do so much better.
Yeah, so good. I rolled 10 better than normal. Well, 9 better, 9 or 10 better than normal.
So the ghostly looking troll is wreathed in what looks like necrotic energy.
My favorite.
And apparently is, yeah, incorporeal as it stepped right through the wall, possibly summoned by the noise of the boulder.
Did the boulder fall in one of these holes?
The boulder smashed through the hallway, making quite a bit of noise. It didn't
Oh,
fall in
okay.
any of the holes now.
Okay.
So you actually do act first, Balefire, as this troll comes into view.
Hey.
What do you want to do?
Will Blade Song
Okay.
first.
How many blade songs do you have left?
After this one.
Okay. So you begin blade dancing or blade singing. And what else?
I will pull out my swords.
Okay.
So I will mark myself with it, and as a dual wielder, I get both. I get both of them with a single draw.
Yep. So your blades flash out with an item interaction. Blade singing, I
And,
believe, is a bonus action, right?
yep, that's correct. And so I will go ahead and green flame blade the dark troll.
Alright, so you attack with a green flame blade as your rapier lights up. 25 would strike, stabbing the troll with the green flame blade. Doing 27 and 4 points of fire damage. It seems to be resistant. So it takes a total of 31 points of damage.
Okay.
Ouch.
Roaring
And then
angrily at you.
I will move here.
Alright, Calgron. So you see
That was
this thing
going to
down the
move.
hallway.
Yes, I do. Actually, it's getting a guiding bolt level 2, and that is coming up right now. Guiding bolt. Um, oh, yeah, nice. I went a little bit too fast in my targeting,
Oh,
and and the
alright,
guiding
like,
bolt
what the?
goes completely awry. I think I probably tried to avoid Balfire as he was crossing my line of fire, and
Yeah.
the guiding bolt went on the wall. And then I'm going to have Dija start dodging over there, and that is pretty much it.
Alright, Schroeder, you hear a commotion as spells are being cast somewhere nearby.
What's going on?
Arc troll.
Okay.
Monster. Large monster.
Ghost roll.
Let's go 20. Ah, my light. 25, 30. And I still can't see anything else, so that's it.
Alright, Nico.
Touching.
Yeah. Let's see here. Uh, 20. We'll go here. Oh, why are you doing this? Don't do that.
Hi, Schroeder. You see me
Hello.
now?
That was 20.
Oh, hi,
I'll
Nico.
go here for 30. And also can't see anything, so
I'm pointing on my right at the.
yeah.
You
Okay.
have to.
And
Yeah, I'm pointing
it,
here in that
I,
direction.
I will uh dash, I guess, to try to see and if there's a monster. So there's 15, 20,
It's beyond
30
the hall
on the wall.
with Milo.
And I'll go there, and that'll be my turn.
Alright, Milo. Looks like the creature is going to go after Balefire. Unless you're getting in its way.
Oh, it is going. Oh, okay, sorry, you said me, and I
Well,
thought it
no,
was my
it
turn.
is your turn.
Oh,
This is what you see.
okay. Okay, if I try to get in its way, what's the contest?
Well, it looks like it's ghostly, so you're not sure you could block it unless you just get its
Oh.
attention by punching it. Although then you'll
Okay,
probably
well-
be attacked.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Okay, well, let's gauge it. I'm going to step up to it, and with my chain scythe, going to take 2 swipes at it.
Okay. Is your chain scythe magical? I forget.
No, that's why this is a gauging thing.
Gotcha.
So, because I don't know if it'll work. I was wondering if it would work, but I'd like to find out the hard way. So,
Alright. So you would strike, however, your chain scythe would harmlessly go right through it. Does not seem to affect it.
okay. Am I allowed? Okay, I'm not allowed to use because I can attack twice, but I have to use the same weapon, right?
I don't think you have to use the same weapon. I think you could switch up your attacks between your weapons.
Okay, because I've got an unarmed strike I could do that is magical. So now that I see that it doesn't hit, I can try to just punch it.
Yeah, from my memory of the rules, you can, if you have like 2 different weapons in your hand, you can like stab with one and then like attack with a different one if you wanted to. But I would
Well,
have to.
but isn't that just 2 weapon fighting?
Well, you could still do your offhand attack. I don't think it specifically says when you make multiple attacks you have to use the same weapon. Like you could
Okay.
stab and like throw a javelin but that might just be my memory of the rules. We'll just
Okay,
say you
well,
can for now.
All right, then my second attack will just be an unarmed strike.
Okay. Yeah, 26 would land a punch. So you have to click on the thing in chat to roll damage.
Oh, that's why. Sorry, for some reason I thought I was like 18. Oops.
So you do
Yep, there it is.
6 bludgeoning with a punch to the ghost.
Okay, and then I'm actually going to bonus action, step to win to disengage, or
Okay.
step of the wind to disengage. So that's a key point, and then I'm going to actually back away down. So I used 5 feet, so I'm going to back away down this hall.
All right.
So until I can get a better view of my party. So that was 5, 10, 15 to 20. So I've got I can go pretty much all the way. So I can see them now and just yeah, this will be where I go.
All right. Is that it for you?
So the last thing I'll do is shout, so regular attacks don't work, bring something magic.
All right. So the troll goes. It is going to regain 10 hit points.
Even with
it's
the
the troll.
magic fire that hit it.
He does not seem to care about the magic fire. Yeah. So it comes down this way. It's 15, and it is going to move right through you. Getting to the other side, and gonna do its multi-attack. So it is going to 2 claws and a bite on you. Luckily, it does not roll very well. Let's see. No, so it would swing 3 times. Luckily, your dance keeps you safe.
I'm going to yell at Delphire, we can't see it anymore. Bring it back toward us, toward the hole.
Another one comes through the northern wall.
Oh, well.
Balefire.
Ask and you shall receive, apparently.
All right, I will use my free action to sheathe my offhand sword, the Stabatha, and then use my bonus action to bring out, not attack with, but bring out my Shadow Blade.
Okay.
All right, so you can ignore that 8 psychic roll. That's just beyond marking it as cast. And I will attack with green flame blade again with my primary sword.
Alright, so you stab at the creature, once again igniting your rapier. 18 would be enough to strike it once again. So you do 19 sneak. And how much fire? So 3 points fire, so 22 points of damage total.
Alright, and then I will move. I don't want to be flanked.
There's another one.
Yeah. I come barreling around. I guess I'll just come straight up right there.
Okay. So you move up that way, ending your turn. Calgrod.
So now that I see this guy here, I'm going to use...
Stroll looks around, seeing Balefire now, and roars at it, or at him. Roar.
I'm going to use a Harness Divine Power to recover a second level spell
Okay.
as a bonus action. And I am going to cast another Guiding Bolt here at the one that's next to Milo.
Alright, so you chant, sending another guiding bolt down the hallway.
Okay, this one will be a third level one. Guiding Bolt, get bonus. Okay, hits. That's not a lot. 16.
No, 16 would not be enough, and the creature would avoid the attack.
Alright, so that's it.
Alright, Schroeder.
Let's go 5, 10. Yeah, I see one of them at least. Would I be able to make an Arcana check on one of them?
They would. Let's see. What would they be? They are actually nature checks to know more about dark trolls.
That's what I
Although,
thought, but the incorporeal made it seem like I might be able to do Arcana.
just a question, Lou, do they see me actually?
You're not sure. They're not really focused on you right now because you're pretty far away. Do you have something that would
Well,
make you invisible?
if they cannot see me, I actually have advantage to my roll.
You mean because of their sight?
Yeah.
So they would see you, yes, or at least the one you shot at would see you.
Aye.
If you're just talking about like because you're standing in darkness, then yeah, they would see you. They have dark vision.
Alright, I thought
Well,
that
he's
they
not
had it.
standing in darkness.
Oh yeah, well
Oh, I'm not.
Milo, I guess Schroeder's kind of lighting you up, right? Or are you? That's weird. It
Yeah.
doesn't look like you are.
No, I don't see light.
Oh no,
yeah,
Should
there is
be.
Oh, you are. Yeah, no, you are. That yeah. Schroeder has a light source.
Aye.
Yeah.
Aye.
Can I make that check untrained? Or no?
You can. You just probably wouldn't know as much without training.
Okay, then it's most likely not worth it. What do I do here? Probably just test out the waters for the most part. I'm going to mind sliver the one closest to me.
All right. So you chant casting Mind Sliver. So that would be an int save, as it does try to resist. It would fail, taking 9 psychic.
And then its next saving throw is reduced by a d4.
Alright, it seems very unhappy with you. Anything else?
Yeah. No, I'll stay right there, actually.
Alright, Nico.
I'm going to run forwards and jump over this hole.
Alright, what's your strength?
So, 16.
Alright, so you can jump up to 16 feet, which should easily clear the hole.
Yep, and then go here, and then I will. I'm gonna do a different thing, but we'll stick with what's tried, and I'll pull up a spirit blender, but I'm gonna upcast it to level 4.
Alright, so you chant spending a level 4 spell slot. Go ahead.
Yep.
And a bunch of radiant energied spirits fly from you, attacking your foes. Is that it for you?
I believe that's all I can do right now.
Alright. So the troll actually does not regenerate. And he must make a
Oh.
saving throw. Wisdom based, I believe.
Yeah.
I
Failing
can
that
talk out
saving
of
throw.
turn, right? As long as it's not more than 6 seconds in a round.
You would. I changed that you would have to talk on your turn.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Nico, you deal 18 radiant damage, which does seem to affect it. The creature seems very unhappy with this. He's going to fly right through Milo, giving you an Oppie, Milo, as he does so, if you want to take it.
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
Question. Would I be able to apply a stunning strike on an opportunity attack?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay, well, let's see if I hit him first. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 23 would strike.
Alright, so that'll be 6 damage, and... Okay, the opportunity attack happens after he leaves. Would that also trigger sneak attack, because he's technically near...
Yes, so you would
Nico.
get your sneak as well.
Okay, all coming up Milo today. Alright, where did sneak attack go? So, oh, sweet. So 11.
Okay.
And then stunning strike, he will need to make a constitution save.
Alright, so it will attempt to resist. I believe
Oh,
he
yeah.
does. So he's
Oh, yeah.
not stunned. So you spend a key point on that.
Hmm.
How many key points do you have left?
Ooh, ooh.
I'm at 6 because they replenished before we did when we finished the fight, and we
Okay.
took a short rest.
So this guy.
One more thing. I don't know if difficult terrain would count for him. I'm assuming it probably doesn't,
Uh,
but I figured I'd throw it out there. Going through all of my spirit blender.
you know what? I don't think. Let me see. Actually, that's a good question.
Which is
I mean,
unfortunate. That was a really good hit, and I want it to count, but I also
yeah,
don't want to get hurt.
he might not be able to do that. Actually, you're right. So unfortunately,
Sorry,
well, I'll
Milo.
keep that in mind. Let's just say that happened for whatever
Okay,
reason he was
perfect.
able this round because I want to go
It
back and
went
take it all
as
away.
the spirits were still coming out.
Yeah, maybe. So he's going to multi attack on you, Nico, attempting to hit you with 3 attacks. 25.
Yeah.
Alright, so you are clawed for 8 psychic necrotic damage.
8 of each or 8 total.
8 total.
Okay. And then make my save
Yeah, you gotta make a con save to hold your spell.
with advantage because I'm
Oh, you're
special.
not marked as concentrating. That's why I didn't get the
Sorry,
message.
yes.
So I was
It's
like, wait, why didn't it message me that you needed that?
sorry.
And he'll attack a second time with more claws.
Wait, I'm not concentrating yet. Where'd it go?
24, I believe, would strike you again. As
Yeah.
you are hit by more psychic necrotic damage. An odd combination for another 14, which would require a second saving throw. There we go. Getting my messages now.
With advantage.
Alright, so you keep your spell, and finally the bite as the spiritual creature lunges towards you, and luckily would miss. So that's it for him.
This is
Milo.
off my shield.
Feeling slightly violated by having something go through me, I'm going to turn around to face it, charge up to it, and knowing that my scythe is useless, I'm just going to be taking some unarmed strikes.
Okay. So you're punching at this thing. 25 will land a solid punch, doing 5
Plus-
psychic and 3, so 8 total.
Okay, and let's drop one more key point to try to stunning strike it again.
Alright, so it's going to make another con save as you're down another key point. Oh, it would fail, so it is stunned.
There we go. All right. Okay, so take a second strike with my unarmed attack.
Alright.
Nope, that doesn't hit.
That would actually hit because it's stunned, so you have advantage.
Oh, and it gets advantage. Oh, damn. Thank God, because that was a 1.
Yep, with advantage,
Alright.
that would strike for another 9, and it is looking wounded as it begins to shimmer.
Okay, we're going to Flurry of Blows it, drop another key point. I am now down to 4, get 2 more strikes.
Aren't you down to 3?
No, I was down 1 to step. So I went down 1 to step to wind, went down another to attempt a stunning strike, went down another to succeed a stunning strike, and now a 4th one, Flurry of Blows.
Oh, and how many you usually have?
8.
Alright, because usually with Roll20, I just see the resource counts, but yeah, so without it, I don't always know. Alright,
Yeah,
so you are down to 4. Gotcha.
Yes. Okay,
Alright.
so first one.
23 would strike, doing 5 bludgeoning.
Okay, then, nope. That's not going to hit.
And 12, no. So its natural armor would stop that from doing damage. Anything else, Milo?
Okay, so it looks a little wounded. I think I'm actually going, and it's stunned for now, so I'm actually going to go join Balefire to help him with the other one. So kind of just pat Nico on the shoulder as I run past, saying, I think you got this now, and then join Balefire over here.
Alright, run over to Bale.
I'm always holding the torch, by the way. That's just, I keep forgetting to grab it in with when I'm moving.
Alright, no worries. So that's it for you. The other troll is going to come up this way. It's going to keep going for Balefire, because Balefire heard it. So it sees you, but it's going to drop a multi-attack for 25, unfortunately, I think would get you.
Shield.
Alright, so as a reaction, as it's coming at you, you throw your hand up, creating an invisible barrier, which would put you up to 29. Right? What does your AC go up to?
What do you think? You were correct.
Okay. So it's going to switch over to Milo, as it was saddened by the shield. Clawing at you, but 12 would miss, and biting at you with a natural 1.
Oh man, just not its day.
Yes, components are being used for spells. Why do you ask? Is there a reason? Is there an issue with shield? Oh, that's true, Balefire. How are you gesturing for shield if you have weapons in both your hands?
We went through that, didn't we? I thought it was verbal.
Verbal and somatic.
Right. I guess I can't do that, so that'll be an uncanny dodge. Apologies.
Alright, so then you would be struck with the first attack, doing 9 psychic, which you uncanny dodge to 4 psychic. So you just take 4 points of damage. That's it for the troll. Balefire, top of the round.
Alright. Just in my hit points. So I will. Give me here. Say to Milo, let's set up a flank. And I will attack with my primary weapon. No green flame blade.
Alright, you stab at this
Normal
thing.
attack.
Oh, by the way, it did look like it regenerated again. I forgot to mention that.
Alright.
So 18 would barely be enough, and you do manage to get an attack off. Doing 25 points of damage, which would wound it.
And then I will be swinging with my Shadow Blade as well. Which
Okay.
clearly misses.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Natural 1 would miss. Alright,
That
so
really
that's it.
sucks.
As it for Balefire, Calgrod.
So I'm going to do a Secret Flame move past the shoulder and the Secret Flame guy.
Alright, so you chant sending...
Let's do it. Come on. Come on. Hey, that's not bad.
Yeah, so he chants sending some sacred fire towards him.
Yes.
He will indeed
What?
attempt to dodge it with a dex save, but he
Fails
will
automatically.
fail. Oh yeah, because he's stunned. Wait, is it fail automatic or is it disadvantage?
That's what the little reminder text says. Is creature automatically fails strength and
Yep.
dex saving throws.
All right. So it would take 17 radiant damage.
And
As
that's
is
it for my turn.
Schroeder.
I'll tell everyone, hit it with Psychic so it doesn't regenerate, and I'll hit this one in front of me with another Mind Sliver.
All right. It will attempt an int save. Failing it, it will take another 14 damage. Anything else?
No, I'm good.
All right. Nico, on your turn, the creature would take damage and die.
It takes it on its own turn, but I mean, its turn is next, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. I guess it's not dead yet then. So what are you doing?
Either way, I was gonna move to try to get both of them in range.
Doesn't look like
Can I
you'd be able
wait?
to.
No, then I would have stuck with this guy if he's looking hurt, but been closer to the other dude.
Okay.
And I will take the dodge action
All right.
because I can.
So
Which one's
on the creature's turn, it's going to take radiant damage and fall. Milo.
I'm gonna step over to the side here, hearing what Schroeder said. I mean, Balefire, sorry.
Yeah.
And take some punches.
All right. So you take some punches with the flank. 21 would strike with the first one.
Okay,
For
8
8.
and 6 for sneak attack.
Okay. So you
And
then
then-
one punch on it.
Okay, going for a second punch.
15. No, that would not be enough, and he would dodge the attack.
Okay, okay, so we had already established that 16 was, no, actually, 16 was the, okay, never mind, sorry, because I do have something that lets me increase the roll.
All
But,
right.
but no, it would take too much to do that, because key fueled attack, no, not key, regardless, anyways. I'll just do another flurry of blows, so I'm down to 3 key points now.
All right. So you spend another key point, moving quickly to take 2 more strikes. 12 would not be enough, but a 22 would strike with your last hit for 9
Okay,
points.
so- Yeah. And then I'll just shout, does anybody have psychic abilities? Because this thing isn't going down.
Yep, coming. Well, I'm a little bit too far. I'm on the other side of the hole. Can't do much.
Spellfire's
Ask
already got it.
Balefire. Ask Balefire.
So the creature goes on its turn. It's going to be unhappy with your flurry of blows and go for you. I think it's actually going to start with the bite on its multi-attack. Oh!
Oh,
So he would indeed get a crit on that one, doing 34 psychic and necrotic, and I need a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
oh, damn. That's the Milo's fault. He stuns too.
That's why I was like, these things should be trying to stun, then attack with advantage. So 15 would make it, so you're not stunned, but that was a nasty hit. So you're
Yeah,
pretty-
that takes me down pretty far. I'm at 5.
and he's going to try to finish you off with some claw attacks. 22.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
So that'll land, doing another 9, which would put you down, unless you
I'm down?
have
No,
something.
I don't have the feat. No, I don't have the thing that lets me go back up to 1.
All right, so you are you got some exhaustion and you are unconscious. The creature will then turn towards Balefire and swing with its other claw attack, but it would stumble and just kind of hit the wall over here. That's it for the Dark Troll, Balefire.
Milo's down.
Nico, you got him?
What?
I'm asking Nico if she's got him.
I got him.
Okay.
And so I will go ahead and swing with my Shadow Blade first.
Okay. Psychic attack.
Yeah. That would be the reason for that. There it is, Shadow Blade.
Oh,
Nice. Oh,
crits all
well,
around.
You don't even need.
Down.
Alright.
Don't even need the advantage.
So it's a lot of numbers.
The weapon is 2d8, but again, I
Uh-huh.
had to do it as a 1d8 plus a 1d8 psychic, so it's all psychic actually.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So wait,
And
what's
that's not
something.
what's the 4d6 about?
The second, and then the second
Sneak
batch,
attack?
that's the sneak attack.
Oh, I see. That's what that is. All right.
The
I
numbers,
guess-
Mason.
attack when I'm
What do they
down?
mean?
Well, no, you'd still get sneak attack. Well, yeah, because he's a swashbuckler.
Because
So
he's
you-
special.
Oh.
Yeah, he doesn't
Cool.
need to have you there for sneak. So he does 35 plus 7, 48 points total, which would drop the creature
Nice.
and end the combat. However, you still have a party member in danger, so I'm gonna keep in rounds for now. Calgrod.
Oh, hey, I'll move here.
Yeah, that's fine.
So I am going to ready an action to cast a Sacred Flame if I see anything coming out of the water as
For the water.
yeah,
Okay.
the noise may have.
Schroeder. What are you gonna do?
I'll ask Calgrod if he wants me to investigate the water real quick.
Go ahead. Something came out of the water, and I suspect that may be what opened the door, because it was still
Alright.
pretty fresh when I came here. So if you
I
want to
can
investigate the water,
get to here. Ah,
So you're wading
a
into
gem.
the water.
Hey, you guys, some of us are wounded.
Yeah, you guys are.
Yeah, we need to
It's
make
like-
sure no more things just float through the wall and attack you guys.
yeah, Nico got you.
By going
Right.
the other direction.
So Schroeder, you're swimming
Cursing
into
you
the water.
guys.
Yeah, how does that work, by the way?
Are you going
with
underwater
my
or just like
boots.
floating? You can't fly in water, so your boots don't really
Okay.
do anything in the water.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's fine. No, I'll swim.
All right. So you swim into the mucky water for your turn. Nico.
You guys are really pushing your luck with how many spell slots I have. Uh, but I will move over here and cast a. He's all the way down. Shoot, I don't know the spell slots, guys. Screw it. You know what? I'll do a really big cure wounds.
Ooh.
We'll
Yeah,
go.
you say
We'll go all the way. Why not?
All the way up.
wow. Yeah.
Wasn't using that one anyways.
All right. So Milo, you gain 35 points of healing as healing energy flows through you, and you awaken, and you see Nico standing over you casting magic.
That's nice.
And the spirit blender is staying for a little while in case more of those things come through the wall.
How many rounds do you have on that?
It's 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, so you got a while. Okay. So that's it for Nico,
That's
right?
a lot of rounds.
Yeah.
Milo, what are you doing?
All right. Well, before I even get up, I'm gonna smile up at Nico and then gonna drop 2 key points to quicken heal, which lets me where is it? Let me post it. I have so many things in my features bar. There it is. Basically, I spend 2 key points, roll my martial arts die, and regain some hit points from it. So I'm down to 1 key point, and my martial arts die is a d6 plus d6 plus 4, basically. All right, so I'll just gain another 9, putting me up above half. And then I'll stand up. And just say to Nico, I knew you'd warm up to me. Ugh. Man, my head.
Oh, there's 2 balefires now. Great.
That's all I say to her. I now turn my attention to the corpses, and I just kind of want to see, like, because my weapon attack did nothing, but now that it's dead, I'm gonna try to slash it with my scythe.
Okay.
See if it
So
does anything.
it's more of a essence at this point, since it was incorporeal to
dust.
start with. So I mean, slashing at the dust wouldn't do much.
Please don't.
So it's okay. So it's not a corpse; it's an essence. Okay.
Yeah, because it was a ghost in the first place. So, yeah.
Alright.
So actually, this is good. We stayed initiative because something becomes relevant. Schroeder, give me as you're swimming there, you feel something suddenly grab at you. I need a strength check or a dex, athletics or acrobatics to resist whatever this is.
Neither Deja nor me noticed anything.
Something is under the mucky water and it just grabbed your leg. I don't think Deja can see very well through the muck. Although you might. What's Deja's passive perception? Maybe she noticed something.
I believe it's 16. Let me double check.
Yeah, I don't think she would have noticed with that.
Land. Passive perception is.
And I have a light source, so it wouldn't be at
Oh, it's
disadvantage.
actually 14. 14.
Yeah, but yours
Yeah,
is a
so
weapon.
you definitely wouldn't see anything because the water is all mucky and hard to see through. There might be some ripples right before, but yeah, you would have to make a check to see if you can resist being grabbed by whatever this is.
15.
So unfortunately, you are grabbed as something
Oh,
pulls
wow.
you under the water.
I mean, I was
Oh!
already under the water.
Oh, I thought you
Yeah,
were swimming on the
you go.
surface.
No, I said I was
All
swimming
right,
in it.
so if you're under the water, never mind. You would see a creature swim up to you.
Yeah. I was like, how would I not have seen it?
And it will definitely still grab you. And
Got another rot troll.
blub, 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 blub. So you see a bunch of bubbling under the water suddenly as it is pulling you back this way. 10, 20. Stopping here, it's going to continue its attack.
I
It's going
assume
to bite at you.
we see the light.
Oh.
Is that magical light that you have, Schroeder?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
Okay.
you would see light coming from the muck and probably some movement under the water. But you probably can't see very well because, like I said, this water is not very clean.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, something's going on with my...
This is why we keep the spirit blender going.
True. True.
This is why I healed more.
I just found my healing. What do you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I killed you too. Not long ago.
Alright, so it used one of its attack to grab you, so that's good. It only gets a bite attack. 15 versus AC.
Will be shielded.
So as this thing's holding you, like, ah! Poof, and you would use your reaction to throw up a shield as a big angry maw comes at you. And that would block the attack.
I
But
hate to say it. Is he still are you still underwater?
Yeah.
he is, yeah.
Does shield have a verbal component?
I can breathe water. Thank you.
Or can
Yeah.
you speak water?
I don't
I
think
don't have to
being
speak
underwater.
Auckland to.
I don't think
Okay.
being underwater stops you anyway. I think you can still cast underwater.
Cool.
Because
Perfect then.
technically you can still say the words.
Okay.
It's just when you're silenced that you can't. So at the end of its turn, it is glowing with necrotic energy, which I think you're resistant to, luckily. So
Yes.
you would take 15 half to 7 necrotic damage.
That was a really good roll from it then.
Yep. Balefire. Top of the round. I don't know if you actually know what's going on at this
I
point.
said that there's a rot troll here.
You said because you were
Telepathically.
under. Oh, right, telepathically. All right, so you guys would all hear in your minds, "Rot troll."
Do I have any idea where Rotor actually is? I haven't
I
been over to that.
don't know.
part.
You guys have been separated, so probably not. I mean,
Yeah.
you know where Calgrad is. Maybe he's with Calgrad? Question mark.
Yeah, I would tell him north corridor over there. I'm at the crossroad.
All right, well, let's see if I get killed running down this hallway. So let's see. I'll run. So that's Q button, right? So 35. So I'm gonna do run, jump, dash. Right.
Well, Nico came down this hallway and she didn't get killed by anything.
Yeah.
So I've got plenty of movement to get to here. With a run and a dash.
Alright, so you have 11 strength, so you can jump a 10-foot hole, luckily.
Right. And then I'll go ahead and throw. I Actually, I think I have. That was 80, right? So I can get to here. I'm gonna go ahead and throw my Shadow Blade at this guy for my attack.
Uh, so you would have disadvantage because you can't really see him, I don't think. But you kind of know where he is because of the struggling. But with the dark water, it would be really hard to see him from outside the water. But go ahead, make an attack. Because you kind of know where he is. 14 or
Sorry, I didn't do it, did it?
12. So no, 12 would not be enough. So you throw the psychic energy into the water, but you do not strike him.
Alright. That's it.
Calgrod.
So, do we still see Shorter or not?
You'd probably see her like struggling under the water as something pulls her deeper in. You kind of see her, but not very well.
Alright.
Again,
So,
it would probably be like if you were targeting her, it would be disadvantage with the muck, unless you were under
no,
the water.
I'm going to do a Misty Step. And a Misty Step right next to Shorter, 40 feet in the water. And then going to grapple her.
Alright.
Shorter, come here! And then I'm moving back 15 feet and dragging her out of the water.
Well, I'm already grappled by it. Wouldn't that just be a contested grapple?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think at that point there aren't rules for this, but I'd probably rule that you'd have to make an athletics versus the troll's athletics,
Alright, fair enough.
as you're both pulling it. Poor Schroeder. It's like
Why?
Playing with a Stretch Armstrong.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so. Alright, well, the troll didn't roll very well either, but he did roll better than you, so he continues to hold Schroeder.
So I'm going to keep
So that was one
holding
attack.
so it can... Oh! You mean for the grapple?
Yeah, to try to initiate a grapple, so that took one attack.
Oh, so I used my second one to do that again.
Alright, so you continue pulling. Urgh.
Yeah.
Alright, give me another athletics.
Come on. Oh, that's better.
16.
Yeah.
You managed to pull her free with your second attack. So you can
drag
move
her out
at half
of the
speed.
water. Yeah, and speed
So
back.
15, so that's 30 feet moving back to there. You're now grappled by Calgrod. Are you going to release the grapple or keep holding her?
Yeah. No, I'm
All right.
Hey, there you go. Told you there was something in the water.
Schroeder.
That wasn't nearly as fun. I have a question about swimming if you don't have a swim speed.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
move at
it's
half feet usually. Half speed.
Yeah.
That's not my question, actually. It's about dexterity saving throws. Would you have disadvantage since you don't have a swim speed and you can't move as well in water?
I don't think there's a rule on that. I think it's just normal.
Boo.
Boo earns. Yeah.
I don't care. Disintegrate.
Alright, you're going to try to disintegrate the troll. It will indeed try to dodge as you point your finger and fire a disintegration ray at it using your 6th level slot. Let's see. Dex. Oh, the troll is unimpressed as it just it does the Keanu Reeves
See,
leaning
that's just
backwards.
it, though. Like,
this is
it's
bullshit.
in water and it doesn't have a swim speed.
Schroeder yells at physics for not working the way he thinks it should. This is bullshit. You should be able to.
That's how physics does work.
You shouldn't move that way. But yeah, unfortunately, I don't think there's anything to stop the troll. It seems to be good at swimming anyway. Not that it has a swim speed, but 21 would be enough, so it would dodge the attack. I mean, if you want, I can take a quick look and see if there's anything about that in the rules.
I'm pretty sure there's not. There are rules about weapons. If you use certain weapons in water, you have disadvantage, there's no specific rules for.
That'd be easier to do than dodging something in the water.
Well, I personally I see it that way. That dodging is a measure of both. Like it's not a like big movement. It's just like ducking or something like that, which is fairly easy to do in the water too. It's
But your
not.
movement's still slowed. It's not like you have
Yeah,
the
from
same
what I'm
No,
mobility
no.
as you
reading,
do above
Well,
water.
I think that's what you see that as a slow movement. I don't see that as a slow movement. I see that as a different way.
yeah, and
Again,
that's
I mean,
sort of
it's
what I'm
all
reading
about.
too here is like, yeah, it's Dex is more than you are slowed a little bit, but not enough to impair your ability to like sidestep or move out of the way of something in the water. So yeah, unfortunately, it would make it with a 21. Anything else, Schroeder?
Nope.
All right, Nico, you.
Um,
One of the thing I wanted to mention, sure, because Schroeder could have chosen to escape my grapple too, right? If she
Yeah,
wanted.
well, he couldn't, on his turn, Schroeder. Well,
She.
you were, or sorry, I mean, you did release her, but if you didn't, she could have made a contested check to break free of you. But,
Well, I was just wondering because maybe Schroeder didn't want to be pulled off the water.
I didn't.
oh, uh,
That's what
yeah.
I thought. I
Yeah, I had just assumed she did. All right, so would you want to have, I mean, we're kind of far in. I should have asked. I guess I had just assumed she wanted to, but
Nope.
yeah, unfortunately, I did not ask because I forgot about that. I guess I mean I guess we could say if you want you can try to make a contested check against Calgrod and the troll if you want to try to do. I guess at that point it would just be Calgrod, but you could try to do acrobatics if you want to still be grabbed by the troll. I could put you back over there.
Well, it would have completely changed my turn.
Yeah, so let's just keep going for now. Nico, what are you gonna
right.
do?
I am going to run and jump and dash to here.
Okay.
Um, and that'll be all. I'll just keep my concentration up.
All
Sure,
right.
it's
Why
not
is
coming.
everything so far apart right now? Let's
Milo,
say it as a group.
Strength determines how far you can jump, right?
your strength score. Yeah, if you have a running start.
Okay, yeah, because I don't have enough strength to get over that pit without spending a key point, and that's my last key point. So, ugh,
You could run all the way around, I guess.
yeah, but I'm not going to do that either. So they've all kind of left me in the dust. I've heard them say rot troll, and I'm like, I just almost died, so I'm kind of taking a breather. And let's see, let me look at something real quick.
This is like a horror movie. They're like, "You're okay here, right?" He's just sitting in the shadows
I mean, they left me paralyzed for 10 rounds at 2
next
hit points.
next to the door. Yeah.
Okay, could I take a look at this door actually? Because it's been intriguing me this whole time.
Are you
Hey,
gonna go
they
through the
they
door? All right. The door looks like an old wooden door that's kind of swollen, probably from being underwater. You think it would be a pain in the butt to try to get open, but you could certainly try to knock it open if you wanted
yeah.
to.
Well, like if I try to open it, it doesn't open, but it's not locked.
Uh, do you want to try to open it?
Yeah,
All right.
they've got this.
So
You got
push
that.
you push against the door, but no, it does not seem to budge.
So it does seem locked, or it doesn't seem locked.
You think it is stuck because it kind of
Okay.
opens a little bit, but then it gets stuck. You can
All
use your
right.
action to try to knock it open with a strength check if you want.
God, everything is a strength thing right now, and I don't have strength.
And you'd be at
Okay.
disadvantage because of the
Yeah.
exhaustion. So
So
what do you
that's
want to
what
do?
that is. Oh, I was wondering what that symbol was. So, I think I'm just going to take a breather, kind of walk down this hallway, and kind of just rest against the wall.
All right,
Kind of keep an eye out.
that's fine. The rot troll goes. It is going to swim to the side, and you don't see where it goes at that point.
Hmm.
So at this point, do we I can say the battle ends unless we're all gonna like chase after it into the water at full speed because it's sort of retreating. It thought it had an easy meal. It's not going to come out of the water at all four of you.
Well, it can't see me yet.
Well, there's a
Sorry,
spider up on
Shredder.
the thing too.
That's true.
So yeah, I'll end the combat here because I assume you're not charging in after it.
Well, I'm looking at Schroeder. Are you going back in now that you know what's in there?
Well, what does the
Uh-oh.
group want to do?
Schroeder is
We
quick
want Schroeder
farting.
not to go swimming anymore while we need to recover from battles. It's the second time you've done that to us, man. Or girl.
The first time wasn't recovering from a battle, thank you.
Sorry, I really thought you were in trouble here. Should have asked first.
I need to take a breather. I'm heading down. I'm heading back to the statue room.
Yeah, I think we probably need. So the thing is that this troll seems to be moving up and here. So, did you guys see any other exits or any other way to get out of that complex?
Well, there is a door over here that seems jammed, but I'm sure Nico wouldn't have an issue with it. And there is this pathway leading further in.
Okay. Okay. So the flooded tunnel may not be the way through, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Nico jumps over the hole.
Yep.
Alright. Well, let's get back. Where is Balfar in the golem's room?
Last
And
you saw Balefire, he was heading south into the large statue room with the boulder.
where, yeah,
He did tell you he was going there too.
yeah.
Let's.
All right.
Starting to head over there, and that Jeff follow. Schroeder, are you okay? I'm kind of tapping her on the shoulder because I don't see her face, but she's not very talkative.
She normally isn't talkative.
Okay. You okay, Schroeder?
Yeah, I'm fine. A little hurt, but nothing new.
All right. So,
Okay.
do we want to find somewhere to rest, or do we want to see what's behind this door?
Well, if we need the rest, if Milo is mentioning that he needs a short rest, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty tapped and I'm pretty exhausted. And one level just means disadvantage of ability checks, right?
Yeah. So like
Yeah.
strength or skill checks, like ability checks or skill checks, basically.
Yeah.
So like
So-
grappling and opening doors and stuff.
Yeah, I really just need a breather.
Schroeder
Okay.
jumping over the hole.
Flying.
Okay, use your boots.
I mean, because with that
S-
exhaustion right now, my options are try to jump the hole at disadvantage or go down the trap-filled hallway.
Well, I can try to carry you across.
The hole?
Yeah,
There is that.
I'll piggyback you.
Alright,
Sure.
so Nico, you're gonna pick up Milo and jump over the hole.
I don't know. Maybe we'll do it fireman style, just right over the shoulder.
Yeah, I think you,
Yeah.
as a Goliath, you have something for your carrying capacity, right? Like you can carry
It's
more than
twice.
you. Yeah, so
Yeah,
you
it's twice.
so you can easily hoist Milo up and hop over.
Cool.
Schroeder, out of
Take you down
character.
twice.
Just out of character, I do not think Calgord would know that you actually can breathe underwater. That never came up, if I remember well.
Yes, it has.
It has?
At the lake.
You may have forgotten. It's been a while.
Yeah, I followed that.
I've said it multiple times whenever there's water around that I can breathe underwater.
Aye. Well, I was more worried about the troll getting you away from us, and because following him would have been tricky for us.
Very good.
So, in any case, yes. Sorry.
Where,
We'll ask
where
next
are we
time.
resting up?
We're just hanging out in the statue room.
Seems
Yeah.
most secure.
Schroeder, are you staying in the hallway up here by yourself?
I'm getting the essence first.
All right. So that will take you a minute. And the rest of you are down in the room.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll keep Vija here.
So you can collect the essence with either a nature or alchemy roll. All right. So with a 25, you are able to collect 90 gold pieces worth of troll essence.
Dark Troll?
Yeah, sorry, dark troll essence. I assume you have something to separate it into.
Yeah, I have the vial that the arcane components came from the other room. I just put that with the other arcane components I have.
All right, yeah, that's fine. So you kind of emptied the other one. So you put this dark troll's essence into the first vial, and you're gonna do the second one as well.
Yep.
All right. So you would get 90 gold pieces off that one also. Oh wait,
Right.
actually, sorry. Give me a roll for the second one. You would get 50 gold pieces off the second one.
This all took at least 10 minutes.
This was 2 minutes. I'm doing the 1 minute per creature rule.
Cool.
So after you get that, you're flying back to the group.
Yep.
And
Okay.
attempting to spend an hour in here.
Yeah.
All right. So time is passing. Yeah, your spirit blender would wear off.
Yeah. I'm how many of the group are like hurting? I know Milo's not in great shape.
I'm just
I am
over,
wounded.
just over half my health.
Over half. Calgrad, how are you doing?
I'm okay.
Sorry?
Just give me
You
a
said-
moment to take some notes here.
Like do we need healing, or is a short rest gonna cut it?
Short rest will be fine for me.
Yeah,
Fine for me too.
I've got all my hit dice, so short rest should be fine.
This is fine for everyone? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Remind me how many short rests we get per day.
You
Per-
get
number-
one, so you get one per proficiency modifier. So I think at this level you have +4 for your proficiency,
Yeah.
so you get 4 short rests.
Okay, just double checking how many I'll get back once
Yeah.
the next day starts, because this is my last short rest. We've kind of been just these first
Yeah.
few rooms have been fight after fight after fight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You only get
seems-
half of your hit dice back.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I get 11, so let's see. Gonna use the last of my hit dice for my last short rest.
Well, don't roll it yet because I still have to pass it.
Yeah,
but
that's
Okay,
why I
well,
was waiting.
That's what it'll
Give
be
me
if
a-
it passes.
that's fine. Just give me one moment. All right. So as you're resting, I'd say you're leaving Deja up here.
Yeah. I'm staying to watch the corridor behind. I'm not. I don't need a short rest, so I'm just kind of
Keeping an eye out.
hanging out. Yeah.
All right. So as you're resting, how far can Deja see?
Deja can see 60 feet, and I can see 300. So I can see what she sees,
All right.
except on the corridor on the right.
So Deja doesn't see anything. Can she mentally communicate with you?
No. She's
Alright.
only going to kind of start moving if she sees something, but she has no ability to communicate.
Okay, so she doesn't see anything, but both you and her, with your passive perceptions, would hear a banging coming from this hallway here. And after a couple of banging noises, it sounds like the door is yanked open.
Okay, so I'm going to kind of tell the other group if we still have the You still
This
have
is
the
30 minutes into the rest at this point. So you haven't finished your short rest yet.
Never done the healing.
no, the telepathic communication, is it still on or not?
How far are we into the short rest?
30 minutes?
30 minutes.
No, it's still up.
Okay, so I will tell you mentally. I hear a noise. I'm going to stealth to check the end of the corridor over there.
All right. So as you sneak up there, actually both you. Well, actually you wouldn't need a stealth check. But you would see the doorway is open, and a creature steps out, which looks like a troll. However, the troll seems to have armor and is carrying a weapon.
Oh, great.
So I'm going to warn the group.
Give me a sec, I'll give you a picture of it.
Yep.
Now we got smart trolls.
It's looking around, but you don't think it notices you.
So it's beyond the two holes?
Here, I think you can see it on the... you can stick yourself around the corner just so you can see.
I see. Okay, I see where it's coming. Okay, so it's between the two holes. Right.
Yeah.
So I'm explaining that to the others. It's coming from the corridor Milo and Balefire came out of. And he's checking things around right now. Ooh, that looks like a badass.
So it's sort of looking around. It has this huge sword, which currently it's holding in one hand, but it's actually behaving a lot more cautiously than you'd expect a troll to behave. Like it's almost like it's trying to stealth a little bit. But it looks around in the hallway and is going to kind of take a step this way.
Alright, so as he does that, I'm going to silently step next to Dija and whisper to her to hide on the corner over there.
Okay. So she...
I cannot...
So if you're... go ahead and give me a stealth check for Deja, because she might make some noise now if she's moving.
Absolutely. So Deja here... Deja check. Right there.
Yeah, so she's pretty quiet as she kind of crawls onto the wall and is trying to keep quiet there. And what are you doing? Are you just waiting to see what it does?
Yeah, waiting, but still kind of hiding by the corner, on the other side of the corner, and keeping the others updated of what it's doing.
Alright, so it takes a running leap over the hole, making some noise as it kind of clangs in its armor. It's then going to continue down the hallway this way and head south. And then you can no longer see it.
Alright, so I'll keep watch here and keep the group saying he's gone on the farthest one south that we haven't fully explored yet.
Alright, so other than that, nothing else happens. So the hour would pass. Go ahead and spend a short rest if you want to, and you can benefit from it if you do.
Yeah.
So it's currently 7 in the evening at this point. What does the group want to do?
How many do I need total?
So this was we cannot speak telepathically anymore now, right?
I don't.
No, I have to
so.
take another 10 minutes to recast it.
Right. So I'll approach the group and we can whisper. Do you want to do it further? Do you have enough resource to do it still?
Yeah, I can just take 10 minutes.
Cool. Yeah, let's do that because this troll was not like the others. He was clearly trying to see what was going on, and maybe we can have more information about. We are still trying to get through to the vault, and we don't know which path leads there.
Um, so you said the troll was coming out of that door that was in the hallway that we were kind of in front of at one point, right?
Yeah, and you
Uh,
actually, even all of you over here would have probably heard the troll knocking the door open because he made a bunch of noise when he got through it because it was stuck.
Okay.
that door was. We haven't gone through that door, right?
Yeah,
No,
we haven't.
that's
And
where the shadow trolls came from. Whatever was north.
Oh, here.
Yeah, they came through the
Can we?
northern wall here.
Okay, but is that the door that the armor troll was opening?
Yes, that's the door he came through.
Okay, right, right. Got it. So he was looking around, so he's probably trying to find out where his trolls went. And are we trying, as is away from that door? Are we going to try to go through that?
well, I mean, that seems to be the pathway because unless you guys want to take a swim and encounter more underwater trolls,
I'm not swimming.
Well, yeah,
I'm not going in there.
unfortunately.
To be completely honest, I'd probably sink.
yeah.
Unless
So
Schroeder
I-
can help us with breathing underwater too.
Nope.
Right.
Yeah, it's
Then
just
I
the
think
thing
it's
that I
obvious.
naturally do. I don't have a spell for it.
Right. Well, we can't really help you in the water. Deep in the water, we won't be very helpful. So, are you guys okay to check the door?
yeah.
Right.
Sure.
Great.
Alright, so the group continues on.
Yeah. So just checking as we're kind of forcing that the tunnel is clear. As I see the 300 feet through, I don't see anything right now.
Yeah, so I would say that you can't really see underwater, so ignore that.
No.
Oh,
talking
you mean
about
this tunnel? Yeah, so
Yeah.
this tunnel looks clear, other than the essence of, or the where the troll bodies were. There's nothing really in the hallway.
Alright, so using Dija to climb the wall, get next to the door, and then we're going to move and jump through.
Okay. Actually, why don't we take 5 minutes because we're about halfway through.
Sure.
So let's do a
Sure.
5 minute break and we'll pick it up after.
I know.
Snack time.
Yeah, snacks, bathroom, all that.
And
Noodles.
when you get a second, would you be able to reply to my message?
Yeah, do you not want to tell the group what they are?
Not at the moment.
All right. So you do identify during the short rest.
Where'd everybody go?
We went up to the hallway like we were
Oh,
talking
whoops.
about.
Dang it. That's weird. Some random phone number says my Amazon card was charged $500.
You should
weird.
definitely click on that, enter your password. and
Yeah, I
you'll-
know. It's weird that Amazon wouldn't contact me, but this random phone number would. I should probably go give them my info.
Yeah.
There's a lot more of these things that are going on right now.
I know. I feel like it's been happening. Like, I keep getting all these freaking messages. Like, did they just set up a bunch of new call centers in India or something that are just spamming
Yeah.
everyone?
Yeah, pretty much. I got two or three message per week, and probably half a dozen phone calls. No idea who that is. I just block them all as they come in. But yeah, it is annoying.
It is.
Alright.
So give me 4d10 rolls.
Are we doing a 5 minute?
Yeah, I was talking to
Oh, okay, okay.
Schroeder. Whenever you have a chance, I can get back to you after. But
Wow. 3 2s and a 3.
I have returned.
Woo. Are we still doing that little red dot to say that we're back, or was that just a one-time thing?
Uh, well, you can go ahead and do that if you're back. You can red dot yourself. All right, so it looks like everyone's back. What do you all want to do?
Well, run across, I guess. Uh, and well, are we trying to be stealthy, or are we just moving to the door and now that it's open, check it out?
I don't know how stealthy I can be carrying someone across the hole, but after
Yeah.
that,
Alright, so
absolutely.
we jump through, run and jump through. At least I do.
Bell will go with Calgrod and go check out
Huh?
that doorway. Bale's going with Calgrod, and I think we should go check out that doorway and see what's
Yeah.
in that room before we decide which of the two ways we want to continue.
Yeah, he was certainly coming from here, and he opened that door. So, and by the way, I'm pointing out, he left on the farther side on the south. And it's been 30 minutes, so we don't know where he went.
You went this way?
No, he went farther away,
Oh, this way.
actually.
Down the
Yeah.
hallway. All right, so you head over to the door,
Yeah. I'll carry Milo over.
which is open. Unfortunately, I did not set up this dungeon to do this right, but here you go. Door's open. Inside, there is another room which has a hole in it, and you would see, other than that, there's nothing really in here. Just a bunch of gross slime on the ground from when it was flooded, and a hallway at the north part of the room that goes north.
Okay, so we have options.
Yeah.
I feel
Well,
like
I will.
we should.
Go ahead.
I feel like we should go where the trolls are coming from because that would lead
I,
us deeper, closer to the vault.
Makes
I was
sense.
gonna say, I'm not sure if following Milo's original idea of continuing to go actually just go down, I'm not sure if that's getting more or less appealing to me.
They
so
do seem to be climbing out of these holes.
Yeah.
we know there's a lot of trolls on the undercave right there. So they could be coming from the holes. Actually, I'm going to examine the hole to see if this armored troll could have left any mark climbing up, or if there is marks, like if he steps from here.
So give me a perception check to look for signs of passage.
So that would be not too bad, 20.
So there are quite a few footprints in here. There's
Okay.
one, however, one set that you would guess are from the armored troll, as they're the only footsteps that aren't barefoot. Uh, and I need a survival check to get more information about them.
Can I assist with that?
Sure, if he points them out, you can take a look.
Awesome. So yeah, well, I will. Ooh, yes. Thanks for the help.
Well, you would just roll a survival as well.
Oh
Sure.
yeah, that's okay.
So both of you looking at the tracks would agree that the troll came from the north hallway here. He did not
Okay.
come from the hole, the armored one. Other
All right.
trolls did come out of the hole, though, at least at some point. Probably not recently.
Let's move forward then to the north. I,
To the north. Okay.
You guys want me to lead the way? 'Cause I'm
yeah, yeah. Just
likely
in
to be able
case
to
we
jump out
step
of the way
on.
of traps.
So there is a corridor going on the left at the end, within 60, beyond 60 feet.
It
And
looks like it turns both ways, left and right.
okay, it's a T.
Yeah, T intersection.
So up here, there is a troll that is laying on the ground. It looks like it was killed by something and torn apart and did not regenerate for whatever reason.
Fun.
Relay that to the team. And is that
Okay.
water over here?
Yeah, and the other direction looks like it goes down into water.
All right, we're going this way.
Can I do a check?
Balefire makes an executive call.
Yeah, while we're
Yep.
going by, can I do a check to see if there are if there's any signs that something came out of the water and that's what killed it, or if it came from somewhere else?
So looking at the troll's survival might get you more information if you want to make a
Yeah.
check.
Cool. Oh, nope.
Unfortunately, you can't
It
get much
smells real
information
bad.
about what happened to this. There's not much that you see that helps. Calgrod, you think that indeed this troll was killed by something that came out of the water, then probably snacked on it for a bit, then went back into the water. Although, strangely enough, you don't see any burn marks on it. So no fire or acid, as far as you could tell, was used to kill this. It may have just taken massive damage.
Could I
Would I
do a
be able to take
medicine
an
or
Arcana check to see if there was any other form of way that it would stop regenerating?
medicine check?
Yeah,
Or
so
medicine.
you could use nature. Probably nature or medicine would help you here.
I will attempt medicine. No.
So you are not sure how this thing died.
Not being killed by the armored troll.
Did I learn
And,
anything?
You would guess. You would guess that it may have just taken massive damage, and that may have killed it.
Whoa.
It just got hit real bad, real quick.
Yeah, because
Whoa.
if you take enough damage, you'll just straight out die.
Yeah.
So
So
something must have hit it really hard.
So Schroeder, there must be something more than the troll down in the water, because I doubt that the road troll that did that, right?
Well, you said you saw an armored troll that had a weapon, right?
Yeah, but that's not the one that killed that thing.
Could
It's
have been.
whatever killed that thing came from the water. I'm pretty sure of it.
Yeah, it came through the same doorway, didn't it?
Yes.
So whatever killed this thing, you would guess came out of the water over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that armored
but I
troll came down through this doorway.
The tracks of
Yeah,
the
but-
armored troll are coming from here.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, and on top of that, I don't think it was a sword that cut it. It's something else, massive damage.
Pretty sure it just
it-
bit its head off.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm not going to jump in your way to get if you want to get in the water again, but that maybe if you want to investigate that, but being invisible or something like that.
I could go
Does it-
invisible. It kind of looks like the two waterways connect.
I think so, but we can talk to each other under the water, and do you have like any escape route if something's happened to you? Because we won't be able to recome to your help.
Yeah, I can just Misty Step away.
Okay.
How much more can you do that? We've been fighting for a while.
I haven't been using many second level slots.
Because, just keep in mind, we do have a end goal, and do we really want to be distracted by something that we've already kind of let go, is what I'm saying.
So you would prefer us ignore this and be flanked later if it comes chasing.
Yeah, and that's my thought. My thinking right now is that I'd rather know what can kill a troll in kind of massive damage and know what it is we are talking about, and possibly we don't know if the vault passage is all entirely cleared of flooding, or if it's we know we are in troll territory, but the passage to the vault may still go underwater. So as long as effectively Schroeder knows that we can't really help her underwater, and she's taking precautions to not be seen, at least at the very least, uh, I think I would not explore the water, but if she wants to do it, I'm not going to kind of pull her from the water again. Now that we have the time to think about it.
I mean, if we wait till tomorrow, I can make it so we can at least walk on top of it, of the water, but I
Oh,
don't think that'll
that
help
is
against something that can do this amount of damage.
that is a good question. Actually, do we see that the water is the tunnel flooded? So the water completely flooding the tunnel here, or is it like a lake and we can see a little bit beyond?
Are you talking about here?
Yeah.
So it, like the other area, the water seems a bit dirty. You can't see through it very well, and like the other area, it kind of slopes downward.
Okay.
So you can actually see a back wall here, but then it goes underwater at that point.
Then okay. So there's no kind of opening we
The
could walk
water
on.
water walk would be a moot point.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you'd have to go underwater. You would guess that either it dead ends there, or more likely it leads into some kind of flooded cave.
Hmm.
I'm actually pointing out that I see something here. I'm not sure what that is. Is that a door?
So at the end of the hallway here, it looks like some kind of wooden gate.
Okay. So there is a wooden gate over there too. Are we? Yeah, maybe Valkyrie can go check out the gate silently with Milo. We
So, quick
probably should
question, Balefire. What was your passive perception?
17.
All right. Does anyone have anything higher than 17?
have 18, but yeah.
Uh,
Well,
Milo has
18.
higher with the eyes.
Well, I'd say 18 with, but with dark vision, it's 13.
So,
So it's in the dark. There's no light, so it's
Also,
probably
We
17.
have light.
Milo's also wounded right now, unfortunately. So I think he's at
that,
disadvantage.
He's
Uh,
exhausted, yeah.
for
so
passive,
it'd be a wash.
Yeah, with disadvantage, you get a -5 to your passive, just like advantage gives you
okay.
+5.
Okay, then it cancels that out. I'm at 17.
Okay. So Balefire, yeah, you walk up to here, and you would see. Looks like a wooden gate. And actually, you can see through it once you get closer. And
Maybe the
this is what you
troll.
see. Looks like on the other side there is a long hallway, or, well, somewhat long hallway, with a strange fire. Or not, well, it's not actually burning, but there's like a pendant traced onto the floor. Looks like something magical.
All right. Hey guys, there's a looks like there's some sort of magical rune drawing thing at the end of the hallway over here behind this gate. So
Um,
I don't know. Does it look like it might be a pen?
A pen? What do you mean?
Like a
like a
go pen,
pentagram?
like summoning food?
Oh, do you have
Hmm.
Arcana?
Unfortunately, I don't yet.
So yeah,
I do.
you're from, at least from, yeah, without Arcana training, it's hard to say. It does look magical or some kind of magical scribing or symbol, but it's hard to say what it does just by looking at it. especially from back here.
All right. Hey, Shore, there's something you might find interesting over here. Is the do
I'll
the
head over
does the
there.
wooden gate go floor to ceiling, or is it something that can be climbed over?
It's floor to ceiling.
But it can probably be smashed through.
Yeah.
With
Hey.
time, you could probably break it down. That would make noise, though.
What if
Uh,
what if I stealthily hit it with my hammer?
Just stealthily break it down. You don't think that would work, unfortunately.
Okay. Low hopes for
I
that
can
one.
see the pendant from here, correct?
Yeah, you have your light source, which is lighting it up. Give me an Arcana check.
Yeah. 22.
So from back here, you would guess it's some sort of protection magic because it's in front of a door. But it's hard to know exactly what it is without getting closer to kind of identify it or at least take a close look at it.
How many misty steps do you have?
Enough. Am I able to do that? Just as long as I can see it? Yeah, as long as I can see it. Sure, why not? I will attempt to Misty Step past the barrier.
All right, where are you misty stepping to?
Uh, Here.
All right, so you poof in there, and as you do, spikes will pop out of the floor. I
That
need
sucks.
a deck save,
I'm
please.
10 feet up.
Um,
I still have it marked. I'm still using the boots.
so can you link Misty Step real quick?
And yeah, it's an unoccupied space I can see.
All right. So when they pop up, you are a little bit off the ground. I'll give you advantage to your deck save. What the? All right. So 16 would make it. So you take 7 points of piercing damage as one of the spikes kind of nicks you a bit, but luckily you're far enough away when they pop out that you have some time to move to the side. So apparently it might be some kind of magic sensor again.
Cool. And my character disappeared from me again. Also cool.
I mean, you did just poof out and poof back somewhere.
Can you see it now?
I already refreshed the page so I can see it.
Okay. So after popping up, the spikes will slowly retract.
Sure, I'll
The
just
troll,
I'll
there's no
just
door to the over there. Between here and here, there's no door. It's just a straight corridor, right?
Sorry, what was your question?
So between here, where we saw the tracks of the armor troll,
Yeah.
and here, there's no door. It's just a straight corridor.
Yeah, it's
There's
just a corridor.
no.
It's also kind of squeezing over here. It looks like the troll may have had some trouble getting through.
Right.
Also, Calgrod, now that you walk over here, you would notice something is off about the south wall here. It
Okay.
looks a lot cleaner than the rest of the area.
Right. So I will call as a group here and say, hey, there may be a secret passage here.
while they're checking all that out, I'm going to ritual detect magic.
Is that 10 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, also, could you link your boots real quick?
Do I have a way to do that?
They're like
Is there
I
close,
think
right?
there's a button on the item that lets you link the description. At least in Roll20, I don't know how it is in Beyond.
Well, I'm using Roll20, and
Oh, so let me
where would
see.
that be? Unless
So if you go to... Let me see. Remind myself how to do this.
Because right now they're just in my items names.
What are the boots called? Oh wait, no, those are your
Winged
macros.
boots.
Winged boots. So I think if you... Where are they? Winged boots. Winged boots. Why am I not seeing them?
I'll just copy and paste the
Oh, there they are.
thing from the compendium.
Huh. Did you drag them from the compendium, or did you just manually type them in?
I opened a new tab and searched it.
Because it doesn't look like it has a description, at least in your inventory, which is weird.
Not in the inventory, no. Do you want me to just delete the item name and drag it onto my character sheet from the compendium?
Yeah, so if you just drag it on here, see, like now at the bottom it added it, and I think now if you open up the inventory, although I thought there was a button you could just link the description. Anyway, you give me the
Here, I did
description,
that.
so that's
Okay.
fine. All right, so... Alright, so it's not... I was just double checking. I wasn't sure if it was concentration, but I don't think it is. It's just flight. Alright, so you do your detection. While that's happening, is someone looking at here? A investigation might tell you more about the south wall.
I do that.
Alright, so investigation at disadvantage.
They have light.
Well, he's got
I'm exhausted.
Oh,
perception.
okay.
So Balefire, you're taking a closer look, and your hand does indeed go through the wall here, revealing it to be an illusion. On the other side, there are a couple of panels that looks like you would need some kind of thieves' tools to open them. But also, these panels with your investigation look like they might be trapped. So if you fail to open the panels correctly, they might blow up.
That sounds like something Ward would say.
Hey Milo, we've got a fun little roguish test here. I'm gonna.
I'm pretty tired, but
Yeah, I'm gonna try and do this. You might want to step back so you don't get blown up. If
well, blown up isn't the problem. It's whether you're able to do it or not.
all right.
So
well,
I'm not going to take point on this, but can I assist him?
Yeah, so you can make a roll. It would be a disadvantage, but I can use yours if yours is higher.
I'm going to give guidance to Balefire.
Okay. So you both have your own separate thieves' tools?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, go ahead and do a thieves' tools check for both of you. Good roll. 18. And Balefire.
Plus a
13
D4.
plus D4.
Well, mine will still be higher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So with an 18, Milo, you are able to get this panel open. And inside it looks like there are several gears. You're not sure how these are supposed to work, but you think you can manually turn them to activate them.
So, what do you think, Balefire?
I don't know. I wonder if these power the trap that Schroeder just triggered. I
Well,
wonder if instead of go ahead.
I was going to say, you'd guess that there is a correct way you're supposed to activate this panel. You don't know what it is, but you think that turning these gears might be the kind of cheating way to activate this panel.
Huh.
It
Let's.
could affect something with Schroeder. You're not sure, but you'd guess more likely it has something to do with the wall here.
All right. Hey, Schroeder, go up as high as you can, just in case. We're gonna
I
fiddle with something here.
uh I can
Uh,
still do that while I'm
Yeah,
doing the ritual, right?
yeah, you can move while you're.
Alright, how high up does this ceiling go?
So it goes 10 feet up. It
Oh, so
looks
I'm
like
already
it's
as high up as I can get.
yeah, the spikes would still hit you if they went off again. It looks like the ceiling is a little bit lower in here than the rest of this place.
Yeah, I'm not moving.
All right.
Go ahead.
Fiddle with our things.
Alright, so you're turning the gears.
Yep.
Alright, they click as you do, and the wall would sink into the floor, revealing a new area.
Ooh, a magic
Ooh.
library.
What?
I don't know. Looks like a magical library.
It also does not look
That
wet,
definitely seems fun.
A
so
dry
this area may have been sealed from the water. Hang on a sec, Balefire. As you cross the magic here, you see a flash of green light, and I need a con save.
Why did you think it wouldn't be rigged?
This is somebody's house.
Oh no.
You feel yourself starting to become paralyzed, and I need a second con save.
Is he like just inside the area?
Yes.
Like, can I just reach in
Hey.
and grab him and put? Okay, he made it.
So you resist as you feel like your body is fighting with some kind of magic, and I need one more con save.
he has a ring of reaction, if I remember well.
Hey, I hit cancel. I didn't mean to roll that one. Because I want to use my inspiration.
All right, so make a con save with inspiration. Roll again.
Yeah.
Wait, why is it +5 now?
Yeah, that's weird.
Because I did a. It asked me if it's a concentration check, and I hit
Oh.
OK. It's gonna do advantage or whatever. For fuck's sake.
Well, roll a.
So the 14 would be a 12.
So 12 and a 4. So Balefire, unfortunately, would turn into stone. I believe. Let me double check this, though.
Well, crap.
Make sure I did this right.
Well, I ain't going in there to get him.
Like he's right past the barrier.
Wait. Oh, okay. Sorry, I misread this. So let's see. You have right now 2 failures and 1 success. Yeah. So it seems like the magic is still affecting Balefire. I need another con save.
All right, I'm definitely using another inspiration,
Okay.
which brings me down to 1 remaining after this.
So yeah, there's some sort of magic affecting him, and he's kind of freezing up as if he's being petrified.
All
But
right.
luckily, he has to fail 3 to actually become petrified. It has to be either succeed on 3 or fail on 3. So far, you have 1 success and 2 failures.
Can would
Also,
this be happening slowly enough that I could try to reach in and grab him and pull him back out, or no?
I mean, you could, but then it would probably affect you too. And you don't know if bringing him back out would do anything at this point. The magic's already affecting him.
All right, I'm.
So that would be a success. It looks like Balefire is fighting the magic. You now have 2 and 2, I think.
Yep.
So you get 1 more for all the marbles.
I'm definitely using my last inspiration then.
Okay.
Where'd my note go?
No statue. No statue.
No statue.
I'm not going out like this. That's a punk way to go.
Not like this.
Well, until tomorrow.
Yeah. All right. And there.
Actually, how much does that cost?
Oh no!
Ooh.
Oof.
Alright,
Oh no.
so yeah,
Statue
unfortunately,
fire.
Balefire would turn to stone.
Um, Schroeder.
Yeah, give me some time.
We
I'm
may
still
have
doing
a
something.
problem.
I think this is more important than that shiny pentagram.
Are you
It's not like
yelling?
Belfast.
There's magic involved in this thing too, if that helps.
I'm going to tie a loop at the end of one of my ropes and try to toss it around him and see if I can pull him out.
You tried the
Hey,
lasso
just don't
him.
chip him.
Oh yeah, try not to break him.
So
He's
yeah,
already
what
breaking
are
down, I
you
guess
gonna
that's
do?
fair.
So I don't. So is there like a room? Oh, okay, I see. Oh, there's a big
Yeah.
pentagram over there.
It
Oh,
looks
wow.
like this is someone's personal study. It looks very clean as well, so you would guess this area is definitely affected by magic. And you do see there's a bunch of runes at the edge of it.
Okay, and they started to kind of. I didn't see the freezing itself, but
Right.
it
So
was in like.
Milo, and I guess it was Milo who was behind you. You would have noticed that these runes flashed as Balefire stepped over them, and that's what
Yeah.
seemed like it started the spell.
Yeah, so don't go into the room. Do not step into the room.
Yeah, you have to wait
We need
for.
Schroeder. We need Schroeder.
Where's our
See
magic
if
guy? What are you doing,
He's
Schroeder?
clearly distracted.
I'm finishing my detect magic.
All right, so you're gonna wait the 10 minutes.
While we're shouting at him to hurry up, probably.
Hurry up, Schroeder. All right, so Schroeder, you're taking 10 minutes, and indeed you would finish the spell, and you would see that this whole area from where you are to the pentagram has magical sensors in it, so there might be more traps.
That's what I thought. How many?
There's one here, there's one here, and there's one here, so 3 others.
3 others. Okay.
And there's the one you're in right now.
Yeah, I'll do all this later, but I needed to at least figure out how many there were. I will Misty step back out.
All right, poof. So you poof back over. Come see what's going on back here. You would see there is a stone balefire statue in the room now.
He's not dancing. It's weird.
He's too still. Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, this is the
I'll
only time
be
I've ever
making
seen
an
him not move.
I'll try to make an Arcana check on that rune to see if I can figure out more about it or possibly dispel it.
So the runes around the edge of the room are somewhat. Give me history or Arcana. If you have both, you'd have advantage on either roll.
Cool. Advantage on Arcana. That sucked.
So 19. You recognize this magic as something called Rune Mastery, which is a magic that was employed by the dwarves during the 12th cycle. It's fairly potent, and you would guess that's what affected Balefire. You think you could probably dispel these runes, but you don't think that would help Balefire at this point.
Yeah.
Would I
We'd
know?
have to get to Balefire.
Would that be lesser or greater restoration? Would I know if either of those would help?
That's a good question. Let me check.
I would
It would definitely be
prob-
greater if it was.
Yeah.
Let me check greater restoration.
I mean, lesser does paralysis. So if I did that twice, it'd be free. Just
Let's
not till
see.
tomorrow.
Yeah, so you know that greater restoration would undo petrification.
Okay, cool. So I can do that after.
At least
After-
it should, unless this is some kind of weird petrification. But normally it would.
Yeah.
So, okay, so we are in a pretty dangerous place. We have a thing next round that can kill a troll in kind of one massive blow. We have a strange pen-like room and a very dangerous magical room. Uh, are we thinking about taking a long rest here? Or shorter? What do you need to do to kind of
I
at least...
still got plenty of spells, so let me at least exhaust options before we do a long
Okay.
rest.
Aye, let's do that.
Um,
Fire is out of commission until we do a long rest.
Yeah.
Well, and I
would
don't
I
know that he would benefit from the long rest if I can't restore him till after it.
probably not.
So,
Would I know from my Arcana check if the petrification can be dispelled?
You don't think it can. You can't
Okay,
normally dispel petrification. It's more of like a status, a change to the body.
got it. Sure. I already know from my check that this is a high level thing, so let's go with a 5th level dispel.
Okay. Let me read the spell magic actually really quick.
Right there.
I don't think you can dispel petrification.
No, on the runes.
Yeah. No, I was curious for my own knowledge.
Oh,
Yeah, because at this point it's not the spell anymore. I think if it was still the spell
well,
affecting him, like if you were doing it while it was
eh,
affecting him, you could have done it. But at this point, he's already transformed. So yeah, you would have to be restoration. All right, so you're using that on the runes. 5th level. I Is that enough? That is actually. Actually, give me a before you do that. Give me Arcana check.
can I give guidance?
If you want, yeah, because you might actually know what level Flesh to Stone is. Okay, and guidance. So a 20, you know that normally Flesh to Stone is a 6th level transmutation spell, unless it is upcast.
okay. Then I would not have used a 5th level because it doesn't matter how much lower dispel is. It would be the same check either way, correct?
That is correct.
Then
Which
I
is
would just
weird.
use a 3rd level instead.
All right, so go ahead and give me a. I think it's intelligence roll.
Yeah, it's just an intelligence check.
DC 16. Ooh.
Not
So,
on that one.
unfortunately, that would not work on your first spell use.
I'll uh, I'll give guidance if you're gonna try again.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can guidance these. These are ability checks.
another 3rd level slot and another intelligence check.
Okay.
It's guidance.
Oh,
There it is.
that time it would work, and the runes are no longer. I guess they would just poof out, so they are gone.
Yeah.
Ignore them on the
And
map.
oh, I am concentrating on something. That's hilarious.
So
That was
Don't go in there.
you were concentrating on detect magic,
Yes.
Yeah.
which I
Look,
think
I
you
watched
still
what
are.
happened. It
Which,
was the
by the way,
runes on the
this
floor
room
that
is
got it.
lit up by magical auras. Like they're
It
all over the
doesn't
place.
matter. Don't go in there. Or would you
Are
also
you
like to
sensing anything
be?
on the? Are you sensing anything in the hall in the entranceway?
That's what I'm checking right now. Mr. Disadvantage on all ability checks.
Ability checks, not saving throws.
So
It'll still make a difference.
so if you're using perception, Milo, you don't detect any type of pressure plates or anything, but there could be magic sensors like with that boulder. So Schroeder, you don't see anything that looks like a magical sensor like in the other parts of the dungeon. Though the signature of the magic would make you think that whoever set up those traps may have been the one who lived here, because it looks similar.
Schroeder,
Makes sense. Yes.
do you see anything between the entrance and Balefire? Can I just get him out of the room?
That's a great question for a DM.
Uh, Besides the well, the runes were, but now you don't think there's anything magical between you and him.
Do I
You
sense anything else? Well, I will be going in towards
so
Bellfire at least,
the
if I
whole
don't sense anything.
yeah, so the whole room looks like it has magical auras on it. Probably
Mm-hmm.
preservation auras. You would sense individual ones on several of the books. Some are coming from the chests, and everything in here does look clean and preserved, which is probably the magic. But yeah, you don't see anything else that would make you think there are other traps in here.
Alright. Then, while we are waiting for... Wait, why is... What the heck?
So just to let you know what's in here, it looks like there is a strange looking carpet in here with a bunch of arcane symbols. There is a magic lab here that looks like it could be used in the creation of magical items and potions and such. There's a bunch of books. There are more books and scrolls, chest, dresser, and a bed.
What size is the bed?
It is probably about 7-ish
Bingo.
feet.
So medium-sized bed?
Yeah,
Okay.
medium sized bed. Looks comfortable
Well,
though.
Clearly not,
this is
clearly not
probably the
cold.
safest place in this dungeon, so we should probably just wait here until we're able to do the greater restoration.
Okay. Yeah, that
I
sounds good.
suggest that too. Yeah.
And I'm going to be searching the room while we wait. If anyone would like to assist.
I mean,
I'll help look for stuff. Sure.
just
So
let me
Let's
know
you
check
if you
out
need
the
anything
book
unlocked.
so
first.
Milo, you would notice that the wall up here, and actually Calgrod, you would notice as well that the wall up here looks a little bit odd.
Uh-oh.
It's probably the
Pointing
switch to
Deja out.
close it.
Yeah, probably. Do you want to get Deja in here before we try anything?
Uh, I was thinking of keeping Deja out just in case. This way we know if something goes by. She will look like just a giant spider for everybody. So, I mean, she could be like
Just your
a.
average giant spider.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
What is
kind
this
of.
list?
I think I'm
Okay.
going to keep her next to the body of the troll and see when. I mean, if she gets killed, I can call her back in the morning. So you can close up.
All right. Well, I'll examine the wall that you pointed out
Give me
there.
investigation.
Yeah. That's a 7.
You're not sure what's going on here. The wall just looks funny.
I'll investigate it.
Yeah.
Let me take a look at this.
26.
Yeah, so you are able to slide a panel open and there's a button. Do you
Good luck,
wanna
have fun.
do you
Press.
wanna press it?
Good luck, have fun. Press.
Alright, so you press the button and the wall would slide back up, closing the passage.
You said that these over here were bookshelf?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
there's
there
some
are
books with magic auras on it.
there are some books. All the books are enchanted. You would guess preservation auras again. There
Mm-hmm.
are some scrolls over here. There are these 2 chests. As I said, there's a lab, a bunch of magical stuff.
Um,
Are there any books in particular that light up more than the others?
Let me see. What do we got here? So there's one book that is glowing a little bit differently from some of the others. Uh, let's see. It is. Do you want to take a look at it?
Can I make a investigation check to make sure it's not just like trapped in some way?
How would you do that? It's
That's
hard.
a
like that.
So
big
without you could
question.
identify it. And unless it was like magically masked, you could know what it does. But other than that, like there's not much you could do.
Yeah, I'm gonna identify it before taking it off the bookshelf just in case.
All right. So while she's taking 10 minutes on that, what are the rest of you doing? Anything in particular, or are you just
Um,
waiting?
actually, I just reread for Dija. She has primal markings on her, indicating her mystical origin, so she couldn't really pass for a regular giant spider. So I'm not going to leave her out there. I realize she's more magical than so I will bring her back before
All right.
the,
So you push the button
the
again.
well, the main reason I was leaving her behind is that if she looked like a regular spider hitting on the corpse, but if she can be immediately identified as not a regular spider, there's no point in keeping her there. Do you see what I'm saying? I think it's I would have brought her back before we close the thing. I just wanted to
All
not
right.
give away that we are in the area, but possibly have her as a scout. But if it's very obvious to anybody that she's not a regular spider,
So
like,
that's fine. We'll say you change your mind and you're opening it back up to bring her in.
well, yeah, I'm sorry, it's because I read the thing and I didn't realize she had these primal markings that indicate its mystical origin. So there's no doubt anybody that look at her will see that she's kind of a magical thing, not a regular spider.
Yeah, that's fine. All right. So go ahead
Right.
and bring her in, and I assume you close it afterwards.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you.
Okay. So you bring her in. Anyone else doing anything while you wait for Schroeder to do her identify?
Can I check to see if the chest looks like it might be a mimic? Is there a way to tell that? I look real hard. I don't want to
I
Would
go
I
guess
have
you could
noticed a different kind of school other than preservation?
on the chest.
Yeah. Any
So
what is it?
actually,
Transmutation?
yeah. So most of the aura on the chest is probably a preservation. There are auras coming from inside the chests that you would guess are different other things.
But not on the chest itself. So yeah, you're good.
cool. I'd like to
Chest?
open the south one. I don't know if Milo's trying to open the west one.
Well, I want to make sure this one isn't a mimic too.
I would have checked that to make sure that there's no transmutation school spells on the chest itself.
Cool, cool, cool.
Okay.
Sorry, I was typing something. What did you say?
We're just making sure both of them are in the same category of not mimic.
Well, you don't see anything on the chest that would make you think they are mimics. Although mimics, I don't know if those are actual constructs or if those are creatures. I
Hmm.
don't
That
know if a
creature.
mimic
Would
would actually have a magical aura on it.
Yeah, that
well,
creature. So.
would a mimic be considered a hidden creature?
No, so
No.
mimics have the rules is they cannot be distinguished from a regular creature until they start moving.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no I yeah.
Okay,
Okay, well,
but does Schroeder pick up a preservation aura from both of the chests?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the main
okay.
thing.
That case, I'm going to try to open the one at the south.
All right.
And
So the chests are both locked. So you'd
well,
probably have
I
to
can
pick it open.
Well, you
Have
have
yeah, I
fun,
can
given
take
Milo.
a stab
a
at both
hand
of them.
axe. So, what's it made of? Is it wooden or stone?
They're wooden chests. They're very fancy. They don't
Don't
actually look
break
that
it.
that strong. More decorative.
Can I? Is it like locked on the front? Can I try to use my hand axe to hit off the hinges or something?
I mean, you could try to break it open, but it
Eh,
might damage what's inside if it's fragile.
yeah, maybe. How about you let me take a stab at it? I know I'm at disadvantage, but I'm still pretty good with a lockpick.
I'll give you guidance.
Thank you. All right, so dexterity.
Ah, never mind.
All
So
right.
25, and this
So
is for the one in front of Nico. So that's that one first.
I can give you guidance twice if you want to use it twice.
I know, but I'm just telling you the order just in case it matters. So now I'll go for the one that I was going after. Okay, so 14 and then...
Give me
And then-
one moment. I just have to catch up a little in the notes.
Okay. Oh, 25 for Nico's, 16 for mine. It finally stopped adding guidance for my stuff.
Or bless or whatever. Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. It's gonna explode in my face.
Explode in your face.
Hear the note taking.
Alright, so...
Yeah, 25 for the south chest and 16 for the west one.
Alright, so the south chest.
Which I will open with my shield in front of my face in case it explodes.
And I've already backed away from it, so...
It's full of traps, but we're still not disarming things for whatever reason.
I mean, you said you opened it. I could have attempted, but whatever.
Yep, nope.
We'll see how yours goes, and then that'll affect whether I want to do it to mine.
Yeah, I got a shield in front of my face.
Everything burns,
Yeah, it's metal.
including the books.
Eh.
This is just going to be a how pissed off can we make Schroeder?
Didn't let her do her cool thing with the water. Didn't let her finish whatever she wanted to do in the hallway down there.
I was asked to go over there, and then you guys just left to do something else.
Give me a...
Well, you were taking 10 minutes. We weren't just going to sit on our asses.
Milo, you pick the lock open. Give me a D10 roll, please.
Certainly.
Boom.
Oh. Interesting. All right. So inside this chest that you opened up, let me just see what this would look like.
Flesh and a tongue and lots of teeth.
Oh, yum. I could make so many more friendship charms with those.
Inside the chest, there is a set of plate armor.
Really?
Which looks extremely clean and pretty.
Like
At
Schroeder.
least masterwork, most likely. I'll check it out after I'm done with the book.
Okay.
Does anyone
I already know
have-
I'm going to be doing a lot of identifying.
Does anyone have like any knowledge with smith tools or armor crafting?
I have knowledge with heavy armor.
Well, you're proficient in heavy armor, but do you have? Are you an armor smith at all?
No, but I
Okay.
like heavy armor.
Yeah. Well, yes, I know that. Do you have history, Nico?
Probably not.
Okay.
I didn't.
So
really,
it looks like really
very
pretty.
limited.
It looks like really pretty armor to you when Milo opens it. You're like, ooh, that looks
Ooh.
pretty.
Shiny.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna
shiny.
grab it and lay it on the bed and just sit in awe of it.
Alright, so almost as soon as the chest is open, a big set of hands grabs the armor from over Milo and puts it on the bed.
Yep.
Anyone else doing things?
I'm taking an history look at the armor to see if there's anything to read about it.
The armor is 12th cycle. You recognize it as dwarven.
Yeah, great. But,
Would make sense with where you are.
alright, so that's not a troll. This is not a troll. Yeah.
Probably Tharian Empire, as is
Okay.
much of the rest of the stuff in this place.
So
That was the
12
only thing in
cycle.
that chest.
Yeah, that's the only thing in that chest. It looks like it looks pretty new. Like maybe it was made and never used.
Or magical.
It could be magical for sure. It's in very good condition, so you would guess. I mean, it could be just normal armor as well, because if it was just in the chest preserved in here.
Am I picking up a aura from it?
Yes, you in fact are. If you just look over your shoulder, it does look like it's magical.
Yep.
I knew that because I had high hopes.
Is anyone doing anything else?
I'm
was
gonna
going
say
for this chest as well.
I still.
Do you want me to open that? I can open that one.
Nope. I already opened it. Or I think I did with a 16.
You rolled for the second chest?
Yeah.
Yeah. While you were catching up, I thought it was just like I unlock this, but then I don't open it. Then I go to the other one and unlock it. I let Nico open it, basically.
Yeah. So the other chest is, like I said, these aren't the best chests. Probably more for decoration. You open up the other chest. Give me another D10 roll, please.
2.
2.
It's serpent scale mail. No.
What? No.
So that you can add your full dexterity to a medium armor?
No
Making
armor.
stuff
I already
up.
get good armor without armor.
Yeah, but other people can use armor.
Give me
No, I can't.
another D10 roll.
Ooh, more stuff.
So there's a potion in there. There's also a scroll. Where'd my notes go? Give me another D10 roll, please.
Okay.
Stuff.
Just stuff.
And there is a wand in there,
Ooh.
as well as a couple of vials that look like they may have some magical inks in them.
Point it at Balefire and see if it makes him smile.
Are you pointing the wand at
it's-
Balefire?
No.
No.
All right.
I'm going
That
to
was-
just
that
very
was
carefully
by the
pick
way.
this stuff up.
Yeah, and there's a bunch of
Just-
vials of what look like ink in them.
So yeah, I'll just set the stuff aside for later for people to identify.
Yeah,
Okay,
right
let's
now
go.
I'm the only one able
Yeah.
to do that, so it's gonna take some time.
Yeah, so just kind of get everything in one area.
There is stuff on the table next to you as well, and someone could check the wardrobe.
You mean this? Or is this a
Yeah.
bookshelf?
No,
So
that's
there
that's a table.
are. Yeah, so this looks like it is a table with some books and scrolls on it. Yeah, there's a wardrobe here.
Cool. I'll with one hand resting on the armor so it doesn't go anywhere. I'll check out the wardrobe.
Okay.
She really wants that armor.
I don't think anyone's gonna complain about that.
Can
Nice.
like maybe
No.
Calgrod, but can any of you guys even use
No,
heavy
no.
armor?
No.
Calgord is
can't use-
Nico's going full Gollum. It's my
Yeah.
precious. Stay away from my armors. No one's gonna take your arm.
Also-
No, it's my precious.
Also, it's magic. I don't know if it can get up and walk away. So one hand making sure it doesn't do that.
All right, so you're
So,
looking.
Look, you don't have to worry. Balefire's blocking the door.
He's defending the
No,
door in
move-
his own way.
Move him another 5 feet, and then he will be.
Just only Nico can do that.
Are you pushing
Yeah, I
the
was gonna-
statue?
say, don't tempt
I,
me.
Calgrod is actually going to go through all the walls, like at the entrance, to see if there's any other like weird thing, like the thing that was there
All right, so you're searching the
on
room
the wall.
thoroughly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. So anyone else doing anything, or should I
I
just
guess
pass
I'll
some
take a
time?
look at this. I guess I'll take a look at the table, see if there's anything particularly interesting.
All right. So on
And I
the
think Nico
table.
was looking in the wardrobe.
With one hand.
So there are 2 scrolls on the table. It looks like there might be some magical. You see, like there's a book which looks like it has a couple of magical item recipes.
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah, just literally grabbing the stuff that looks like it might be good, and then again putting it with everything else.
Okay.
Gonna get all these magic auras in one place that is just blinding.
That's fine.
We're just
And
packing it in a pile of clothes.
Nico's looking in the dresser. There are fine clothes in there. It looks like silk and very nice looking garments.
Do they look masculine or feminine?
They look probably feminine.
Feminine?
Yeah.
Okay, I will grab an outfit and drape it over Balefire.
All right. Making Balefire statue look pretty.
Yeah.
So you get a look from Calgrod, a kind of yeah, like what are you doing?
Making him pretty so when he wakes up he feels good about himself.
Okay.
Anything else in there?
Give me a sec.
Sorry, Balefire. Had to.
I'm very tempted to draw on his face, to be honest.
I knew that was going to come up.
Balefire.
I knew that was going to come up.
I don't think he would still be there after he gets restored, though.
Probably not, but it would just amuse us.
Balefire is probably too stoned to care right now.
What's funny is I think he can't
Yeah.
even talk to us telepathically because he's technically incapacitated.
Yeah.
I
Oh
believe
yeah, that's
so,
a good
yeah.
point, actually.
Yep, incapacitated, can't move or speak, and you're unaware of other things. So yeah.
Yeah, you're unaware of your surroundings.
So basically, when you come to, it'll be like, "Wow, what is this room that we just walked into for the first time?"
Yeah. Yes.
Alright, so
Wow.
there is a strange looking robe in one of the drawers,
Robe?
which seems to be covered in various patches and shapes.
Oh,
Did you just
I
become
think
a
I know what that
murloc?
is.
I will take it out, and if it fits someone else better, they can have it.
I think I know what that
Putting
is.
it in your pile of stuff with your armor.
Yeah. It's laid right next to the armor
It's
on the bed,
mine.
but
It's all mine.
We're just
I don't have my hand on that, just on the.
Nico is slowly turning into a dragon.
No,
She's got the dragon
I-
sickness.
I almost chose this as my magic item when I made my character.
This is my stuff.
I'm pretty
It's
sure I
all
think I know
mine.
what it is as well.
Yeah, me too. But
Alright, so past time. Is anyone else doing anything? Because a couple of people are doing things that's going to take time. Like
Yeah.
searching and identifying.
one last thing. You said there was good-looking ink in the ink vials in this chest.
It's magical ink, most likely.
Magical ink.
Well, in this chest, the second one you
Oh, in
opened.
that chest.
But
so she
yes,
didn't even take
do you have Arcana?
No, I don't.
Okay, so yeah, it just looks like ink to you.
Okay. So, I'm probably just gonna how much ink, just out of curiosity.
There are several vials, so a good amount.
Yeah, I'll pocket one of the vials myself and then bring the rest to the pile of goods.
Okay. Sure. So you take there. I'll just say there are 5 vials. So you take one of them.
5 vials of ink?
Okay.
Dang.
So 10
Now,
minutes
are
will
they
pass.
pigments or are they inks?
They're inks, like
Inks.
someone would use to write something.
Yeah. Okay.
So the book is indeed a magical tome called A Tome of Clear Thought. However, unfortunately, it seems to have been used to. Oh wait, no, never mind. It is still. It is a tome of clear thought. Yes.
Ooh, I know what that is.
Which, if you don't know what it is,
That is dibbed.
No, I
uh,
don't think. I think that's a
Tanner
cleric
knows
spell,
what it
actually.
is.
luckily it's been
Well,
down here for a while, so it has recharged.
interesting. Alright. So
I'm
so
pretty
so
sure I
far
know.
we are at what? Yeah,
Yeah.
we are at a plate, a robe, a tome. Anything else that has been found?
Yeah, I'll
Armor.
just start ticking
Pretty
off
much it.
one at a time doing identifies. I'll
Yeah.
start with the shiny precious for Nico.
Thank you. Nico's holding it up ready, but gripping it tightly so you can't go anywhere.
She's putting the plate pieces under your nose.
Sneef it, sneef it.
So what are you doing next after the tome?
The full plate.
The plate is a plate of gleaming,
Ooh.
which basically is just an armor that never gets dirty. So yeah,
Does
kind
that
of.
give a +1 or at
No,
least?
just normal
Well, that
plate
still
armor.
gives a masterwork, doesn't it?
Yes, so it is at half weight.
All
So
right.
it weighs half as much as normal plate.
It's
Yeah,
half as
that does make a difference.
no, but it's not, adamantine.
No, it doesn't
No,
actually have any.
but it's still magical, which means it has resistance to certain effects.
Yes, it's tougher than normal plate.
Okay.
And
Well, I still
technically,
love
it
it.
could probably be re-enchanted into something else because it is masterworked.
Hey, Schroeder, later, let's
If
figure
I
something
get a
out.
recipe for something you like, I will attempt to, okay?
We
Perfect.
still have the plus two. We
Recipes.
still have the book of the plus two
Yeah, the
great axe,
+2,
right?
what is it, battle axe?
Battle axe, great axe, I think.
Or
It
great
was,
axe,
it was
yeah.
the
Some
it
kind
was
of
the heavy
axe.
one, the two hand.
Yep.
Armor never gets
Yeah,
dirty.
whichever
Cool.
two-handed one it is. Don't remember which one it's called.
It's
Yeah.
plate mail.
So that's been what 20 minutes now.
Yep.
Where's my?
What do people want me to start identifying next?
I'm
Where's the
interested in
robe?
that robe.
Alright,
Yeah.
robe is next.
What robe? I don't know what robe you're talking about.
You already got the armor.
Let somebody else have stuff.
Just because you weren't as
It's
thrilled
all
as you wanted
mine.
to be from it.
Get away! She's
Well,
she's hissing at people now.
and
People
So
here
Balefire,
with the Balefire statue.
yeah, Balefire got stoned because to let us get in that room.
Balefire gave his temporary consciousness to get us in here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it is, as you probably assumed, a robe of useful items.
Uh-huh.
That's fine. Most of them aren't actually that useful for me, so
How many patches on it?
So it has. Do you have the description in front of you? Because there are some that it has for sure.
yeah, it has two daggers, two bullseye lanterns, two steel mirrors, two 10-foot poles, two 50-foot hempen ropes, two sacks, and then 4d4, or you choose
Uh,
things.
well, 4d4 and I choose. So give me someone roll 4d4.
Can I give guidance to this?
No. You can absolutely not give guidance. All right, so nine, double nines. It's been decided.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so let me give you some patches here. I'm just going to start rolling.
Wait, how long do I need to take on that?
All right, so we have
Yeah.
9 patches. The first one is a Window. The second one is a
Cracks me up. Magical window.
spell scroll.
Uh-huh.
Third one is a pit. Fourth one is a wooden ladder.
Ooh.
Fifth one is a bag of 100 gold pieces. Sixth one is another pit. Why would a wizard just put a bag of 100 gold in one of the patches? Wizards are weird. 2, 4,
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
7, 81. That would be a spell scroll. Portable
Oh,
ram.
almost 100.
It's still a portable ram.
Yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
and more gold.
And another
And
bag.
another bag of gold.
Ooh.
And two
So
bag
hopefully someone was recording those.
yeah. I wrote that down in the
Okay, so that's what's on the robe.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I got 10. Is there one window, one ladder, two, one piece? No, two pieces, right? You
Two
said.
pits.
Yeah, 2 pits.
2 pits, 2 bags, 2 spell scrolls,
Yeah. And then I
a
got a window,
ladder,
a
a
pole, a
window, and a lamp.
ladder. Oh, the pole is not. The pole was part of what you were.
Yeah, the poll is
It,
already part of it.
yeah.
Alright, got it.
Alright, so that's what's on the robe.
Alright, what's
And,
next to identify?
um,
The
got a
wand.
potion here.
There's a wand.
Let's identify the wand first, just
Oh
in
yeah, I
case
forgot about
it's
the wand.
somehow a wand of greater restoration.
What are the
Imagine.
chances?
Just in
Has,
case,
has one
just in case.
charge left.
Yeah, just in case the wizard get petrified and.
Alright,
It's
so
like a bad
the
Zorka game.
Also, I would just be able to make an Arcana check or innately know that those files are magical ink, correct?
yes, it's so there are 4 vials, each with 100 gold pieces worth. So 400 gold pieces of magical ink.
No one else here has a spell book, do they?
Hellfire
You don't
does.
know that.
Oh, Balefire does.
You
Okay,
don't
no,
know that.
Yeah.
She
We
has
I
saw
would
gone
have,
full
I would have
golem now.
seen, no, I would have
Nico's
seen
just drinking the ink.
Balefire use it once or twice at this point because I
Probably,
don't
yeah.
need it.
we talked about creating spells and stuff too, so
Yeah,
they would
and I don't need the ink, so that's all yours.
So the wand is a wand of lightning bolts.
That's just
You need to
mean.
be able to cast spells to do that.
Wands? I don't think so.
No, you can just. I think you have to be a spellcaster and you have to be attuned, but I don't think you have to be able to cast lightning bolt. I believe you just have to
No.
be a
Yeah, you need to
spellcaster.
attune.
I mean,
Damn.
lightning. What kind of person around here would like storms? Ugh.
Yeah. And I can't use this, unfortunately.
Suddenly, the wand is on the bed as well. I saw
Well,
it
I think
first. Get away.
everyone here except Milo could use the wand.
It's fair. And I have other
Yeah.
ways of being lightningy. You guys can enjoy what storms can do too.
I honestly might just pick up the spell, so I don't think I really need it. I think it might be better for Calgrod,
Yeah.
since he's typically at range or has better ways to use it.
The
How
wand is
does that,
certainly something I could
like,
be
out of
interested.
character? How would that work? Is that like a certain number of uses per long rest?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think it just has a set number of
So
uses.
it the wand has 7 charges. You can use an action to cast lightning bolt, save 15 for 1 charge. You can increase the level of spell by 1 per charge if you want to use more charges. It regains 1d6 plus 1 charges at dawn. If you use the last charge, you roll a d20 on a 1, the wand turns to dust and is destroyed.
Cool, cool,
Oh,
cool, cool.
Okay, so it's quite a bit different from previous version wands.
And do we have any idea how many charges it currently has, or
Would I know that from Identify?
So it currently has 2 Well, no, it would have 7 charges because it hasn't been used in a while.
Yeah,
So it's at full.
it's
It's just been
it's
sitting there.
recharging at dawn. Yeah.
Yeah, so it
Okay.
has 7 charges right now.
Okay, I think there's still potions and scrolls left, but the
Yeah.
scrolls we can just open and read without
I
using.
think the potion's the last thing.
So sure, we'll check out the scrolls next. I believe there were 2 scrolls. Let me make sure my notes are up to date. Yeah, 2 scrolls. So let's see, there's the armor. There's actually 3 scrolls. There were 2 on the table and 1 in the chest. So
Nice.
one of the scrolls is heat metal.
Hey Nico, you want to put that armor on?
Nico's just gonna glare at you for a moment? I'm
I'm
tired. I've
pretty
done way too much healing today.
One of these scrolls is warding bond. And
That's Calgrad can do something like that, can't
Yeah.
he? Okay.
correct.
and the other scroll is ray of enfeeblement.
Okay.
Hmm.
Warding. Actually, wait, hold on. What spell list is this? No, I can't take heat metal.
No, that's I think it's a ray like
Only
druid.
paladin.
And as for
I can't take any of these spells. Well, I can take one of them, but I already have it.
And I don't think any of us can take heat metal.
You probably can.
It says Artificer Bard Druid.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because druids hate metal.
Yeah, Warding Mond is actually cleric.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
and I think the only other thing was the potion, which is
Yep.
Yeah,
a
it was just a
potion.
potion.
It's a potion of healing, normal healing potion.
Alright.
Okay. I'll hold
And
on
I-
to that.
Sing with the scroll of war the rings.
And sorry, it was heat metal, warding bond, and what was the last one?
Ray of enfeeblement.
Enfeeblement.
Okay,
I already
and-
have that spell.
Okay, they're not something to be identified, but I did find a book that has what looked to be some recipes in it.
I will
yes.
read through that.
So the recipes.
What recipes do we got?
Give me a D10 roll.
Got it.
You got it?
It has a recipe for a healing potion.
That's
Potion of healing.
actually not bad at all.
And a recipe for really cool armor enchantments. The polish,
So
put it on.
And another D10 roll.
Nice.
There is a recipe there for an elixir of health.
Ooh.
I'm not familiar with that one.
If it's like in Fable, then it raises your maximum hit points. But
Wait,
this isn't
seriously?
Fable, so.
And that's it, those 2 recipes. You would also notice, Schroeder, that
Jeez.
it looks like there was some sort of enchantment being worked on the table here,
Ho, 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 ho.
which is partially completed. It is an enchantment to be put on a weapon to give it a +2.
it's another +2. The first one we got was a great axe +2. This one is just for any weapon.
Yeah, though this one is in progress. You think it needs 1 more day to complete.
Okay.
Can I still? What's it currently being enchanted to?
You don't see any weapon here. So if he was going in to
Okay,
enchant a
so it just
weapon, it can be put
needs.
on. Yeah, it needs a weapon to be put on.
Okay, and Nico's, you already have a +1 weapon, don't you?
I have a +1, yeah.
Should we put this on Milo's scythe?
Makes it magical, right?
Yeah,
That was an issue today.
So
yeah.
it would need to be put on a masterwork weapon,
Okay.
or a
Ah,
weapon that is sufficiently has been used sufficiently that it can accept an enchantment.
You say
Your
use
scythe
sufficiently.
isn't.
What does that mean?
Just a weapon that's seen a lot of combat, basically.
So
Does his
mine.
scythe fall into that category or no?
If not, I
Uh,
think Talgrad and I both. Oh wait, no, it was Gustav and I who grabbed the black swords, the obsidian or
so
whatever.
you could examine his scythe with Arcana to see if it would accept the enchantment.
Yeah.
Yes, you believe
32.
that his scythe would be able to accept it at this point.
Okay. Any objections?
Is
All
that
right.
for Belf?
What'd you say? You cut out.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah. For some reason, I didn't hear you, Calgrod.
Can you guys hear me now?
Now I can
Yeah.
hear you.
Right.
Oh, and you cut out again.
So,
Well, we are at 2:04 though, so we might want to do MVP votes and wrap here, and we can hopefully
okay.
save Balefire from his stone imprisonment next time.
Yeah. And we can discuss the splitting when he's back, I think. Just one thing though, can we get the two spell scrolls from the patch and see what they are? As Schroeder is still doing identification.
Sure. Do you want to pull those off now and see what they are?
Schroeder.
Yeah, it's a better option to check them now.
All right. So you pull one off. One of these spell scrolls is Holy Aura.
Ooh, that is not bad at all.
Let me make note of that you took those off.
Mm-hmm.
And the second one is Find Familiar.
Ooh.
Oh. Hi.
All right. Looks like I have 4 votes, so I just need one more person.
Oh yeah.
All right. So Schroeder with 3 votes, you are MVP. Congrats.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Good job, everyone. And yep, I'll finish up my notes here, and I'll see you all next time.
Yeah, and yeah, folks, we can. So we plan to do the long rest for next time, right? We plan to stay here for the long rest. Is that?
We should stay here like a day if we're going to do that enchantment.
I agree. That's so. I mean, we still have this kind of uncertainty about the ritual, and we still don't know where to go. But yeah, I mean, we can probably send the scouts to kind of figure out things while we finish that enchantment.
Yeah.
For sure. Hi. Well,
Like I'm
we'll
pretty
have,
sure I can do like I can start on the enchantment and take breaks from it.
Yeah.
Unless that's incorrect, DM.
So you needed an 8-hour day to finish the enchantment.
Yeah, I'm just saying like if I had to pause for whatever reason, I would be able to and then go back to it.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be 8 hours like right away. It just
Continual.
yeah, it just
Alright,
needs to
then
be 8
yeah.
hours. So
I mean I can stay here while everyone else tries checking different corridors one at a time safely.
Well,
Well, that would mean you would spend the whole game just not doing anything.
and I mean, I
Yeah.
have a book that I haven't started reading because I have to do a ridiculous amount of reading every day for a week to get through it.
You can do that during long rests
Yeah.
and
I
short
feel like
rests.
I feel like
Uh,
still 8 hours a day is a lot to not be sleeping.
um, Another question, is that for shorter as you had detect magic? Is the room itself magical? Is there like a aura protecting the room from, like, for example, tomb or something like that? Like, what
There's a
you said it,
preservation aura on the room,
okay,
but I didn't
but there's
notice any other
okay,
enchantments on the room.
so we can still teleport in and out of that room.
As far as we
I mean,
know, yes.
I got it. All right, cool. Well, folks, talk to you next week then.
See you then.
All right, see you next time.
Now, it doesn't actually say in the description that you can do it during rest
No, I don't think you can read between long rests.
for the Tome
Uh,
of Understanding.
Well, reading isn't a strenuous activity, so as long as you're like doing it while you're on your watch shift or during short rests, I
Right.
think that would be fine. As long as the DM is fine with that as well.
I
Well,
don't
you
know.
couldn't do it while you're sleeping, but you could do it at other times. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, during your watch shift or
Yeah.
like during short rests.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be fine.
I'm just thinking
And
it's still like
also,
8 hours a day on average. So if we're not doing anything for a day, I can get a good chunk of that done and have much more manageable amounts for the rest of the week.